Warning, the following ZipRecruiter radio spot you are about to hear is going to be filled with F-words.
When you're hiring, we at ZipRecruiter know you can feel frustrated, forlorn even, like your efforts are futile, and you can spend a fortune trying to find fabulous people, only to get flooded with candidates who are just fine. Fortunately, ZipRecruiter figured out how to fix all that. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. With ZipRecruiter, you can forget your frustrations because we find the right people for your roles fast, which is our absolute favorite F word. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day.
Fantastic!
So, whether you need to hire 4, 40, or 400 people, get ready to meet first-rate talent. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/zip to try ZipRecruiter for free. Don't forget, that's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. Finally, that's ZipRecruiter.com/zip.
You're listening to KEMPIRE here on the KEMPIRE Radio Network.
And we're back. We're back with a collaboration with Femme talking everything pop culture, especially the pop stars of pop culture from Jennifer Lopez, Taylor Swift, Britney Spears, Justin Bieber, and the incomparable Michael Jackson. We are reacting to the Michael Jackson movie, and Femme is channeling Michael Jackson to answer some of the deep, dark questions, including Jermaine Jackson and Janet Jackson's involvement in this movie. You might be surprised at some of the answers that came from it. We dig into a lot of different things when it comes to pop culture here on the channel. And if you are a podcast listener, shout out to the podcast listeners. We appreciate you guys always being here. Be sure to check out our last episode where I give you a full update on what's going on when it comes to Real Housewives of Atlanta. But more importantly, this particular episode is one of the things that we love doing on the channel, and that is talking about astrology. So get into it. And I hope you guys enjoyed, especially on this full moon in Sagittarius, because it's so funny. We talked a lot about Sagittariuses during this tarot reading. So if you enjoy astrology and you want to know a little bit more about some of your favorite pop stars, this is the episode for you. And if you would like a reading or birth chart reading from Femme Tarot, head on over to femtarot.com. All of her information will be available in the description. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Get into this one.
Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. And what a Friday this is, because today we are being joined by the king of pop culture, KEMPIRE, my Jamaican brother, my bestie, my friend. We're back, people. We're back, okay?
We're back.
You've been asking for this collab for a while, and we're back on this beautiful Friday just before the full moon, which is driving me insane.
Oof.
But here we are, and this is going to be an amazing live because we're going to cover a lot, you guys, and including MJ, Michael Jackson. You've been asking, and here we are delivering, because the first Michael Jackson reading that I did, the channeling session I did with KEMPIRE, and of course, would do part 2 with him again. Yeah. And especially since we were both very synchronized, and we coordinated last weekend, and we both went and watched the film, and then KEMPIRE and I were on the phone. We were just, comparing notes, talking about the movie, and we'll talk about it today as well. But KEMPIRE has also made a recap and a video on the Michael movie. So if you want to watch that after this live, there you go. You can just head on over to KEMPIRE channel. And if you're new to KEMPIRE, but you're not new to my channel, just so you know, you need to follow him too, because we are sister brother channels here. Okay. And everything is linked down below. Camp, I'm so glad you're here. You're back.
Thanks for having me. It's been a while.
It's been a while, but we need we need to create some kind of suspense and let the people, ask for the king of pop culture and the no fluff, no nonsense international psychic medium before we join forces. And here we are. And we've got a lot to cover. We've got a lot to cover today. But before we start, Camp, let me just say a quick hello to the chat, as always. Hello. Okay, I want to address this real quick because I've gotten so many of you have reached out to me, and I've gotten so many emails and DMs about Mackenzie Shirilla and the documentary on Netflix, The Crash. We're doing that on Sunday, everybody. So make sure you check back in on Sunday. Every Sunday, I go live and we will talk about, and I'll just give you what I get as a psychic regarding this case. And by the way, you guys, I just started watching the Alex Murdaugh documentary on Netflix. I did the reading. I always do the readings before I watch the docs, the true crime docs. I'm on episode 3, halfway there. Oh my Lord. And everything is making sense to me, like regarding what came through in the reading, what I saw with Alex, Paul, and everything that happened. So this is really good. So we might even touch on that a little bit more on Sunday after the Mackenzie Shirella. So make sure you tune in on Sunday, everybody. I go live every Sunday. But today we have another special show. Danielle, be careful when you're driving. Don't watch your screen, just listen. Yes. Okay, be safe. I want you to be safe. I want everybody to be safe. Hey, everybody. Hello, happy Friday. It's Friday. What better way to start the weekend with this duo, with us two?
Yeah. I when you said it was Friday, I was like, wait, it is Friday. I don't know. All the days are smashed together.
I know, everything is merged together. Absolutely. Look at this. Everybody's dropping their crowns for Kempire. Love that. Drop your crowns, everybody, for Kemp. Woo! Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kempire brought me here. Yay! Love that. We're all big happy family over here. Let the families join today. Oh, I'm glad you like the new intro. I was going to ask you, everybody, at the end, what you think of the intro. It was written by me, made by me. I'm glad you guys like it. If you like it, if you don't like it,
they'll grow to like it. Because I remember when I did my last intro, people were like, "Oh, where's the old intro?" Now they love this new intro, and it's about to change again.
People don't like change, but then they get used to it.
I'm a Taurus. I definitely don't like change, but y'all be strong. If I could change it, then.
Exactly. Yeah. We're fixed signs. Both Kempire and I are fixed signs as an Aqua and a Taurus. We hate change, but change is necessary. That's how you evolve, people. That's how you evolve, including our channel. And other changes are coming in the future for your channel and everything as well, for mine as well. So you guys,
I'm always changing my channel. I feel for a Taurus, I feel like I'm always trying to upgrade and change and do stuff. So maybe it's that Leo moon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That Leo moon hates to stay still. That Leo moon always wants to evolve, always wants to upgrade and level up 100%.
Just like Jennifer Lopez. Just when it comes to our partners.
I can't, because when you said Jennifer Lopez, I'm just thinking of the video you just sent me.
I wish we could play the video, but the video has music on it. But
that's true, and it's the video is gonna get flagged. Here we go. We have the elephants as well. Okay. Yeah, we have another Aqua in the house, and all the crowns. Yay! Yeah. Love all the crowns. And before we start, everybody, because we're about to start, we're warming up and just allowing. Or giving time for people to enter the room.
Have everyone liked the video?
That's what we're doing. And also don't forget that everything that we say here are based on our opinions, and it is for entertainment purposes only. And everything that I say through these readings are based on my intuitions and my psychic abilities, not based on facts.
No facts at all.
No, none.
Just feelings. Just feel it. That scared me, the subscribe button. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. What's happening here? There's all kind of new stuff since I've been here. I'm like, wait a minute. But make sure you guys subscribe and like. Woo.
We're constantly evolving over here. That's what we do, because we don't want you guys getting bored or tired. No. You never will. You never will. Look, the excitement, Karen says, yay, Kempire. And of course, the Femmies, of course. And don't forget to like this video. We're just warming up. We're going to start because we've got a lot. Kempire has, as always, he's amazing questions. Aside from the fact that I love this guy and he's my Jamaican brother, he is incredible. I love doing these readings with him because he asks really good questions and he knows how to dig into a subject matter and what type of questions to ask. So that's why you enjoy these readings, because we're able to go in depth faster. It's faster for me when I have someone asking the questions. It is easier because then I can really focus on what I'm receiving and what I'm seeing. And I just, and with Kempire, I just have full faith and trust that, whatever he's going to ask is the right question for the reading and anything that we're covering. Oh my God. Is it her saying she's finally embraced being single? Yes, for J-Lo. Mm-hmm. I don't know if she's embracing being single though.
Oh, let's see what the cards say. Okay.
Do you want us to start with J-Lo, that Leo queen?
Yes, but first I have a question for you.
Go for it. Okay, let's start.
Where's Nancy? Inside joke. Anyway.
Yeah, that's an inside joke. Only one person will know what we're talking about.
Yeah. But shout out to Nancy, the Vedic astrologer that stopped by your channel last week. I love me some Nancy.
Shout out to Nancy. And by the way, show everybody your chain.
Oh.
Okay. Look at this.
Here, right?
It's an evil eye. I'm wearing my evil eye too. Okay, we're both following Nancy's advice and remedies. Everybody, look at that. He's not engaged, just in case.
On the right, calm down. I think back in the day, I can't remember now because it feels like it's been so long. I think back in the day, gay men used to wear their wedding ring though on their right hand, and in some cultures they wear it on their right hand.
That is true. I think you wear it on the left when you're engaged and right when you're married, or the other way around.
Right? I know here in the States, you wear it on your left when you're married.
On your left? Yeah, here too, I think.
There's certain cultures where you wear it on your right. And I'm like, no, I'm not part of that culture. I'm not engaged. I'm very single for the right billionaire.
Mm-hmm. So if you know any billionaires out there who lives in New York or maybe even somewhere else, maybe in Europe.
They were trying to hook me up yesterday with Tim Cook. I was like, first of all, I'm sure Tim Cook has a partner. Secondly, no. Thirdly, no.
No, that's a big fat no.
No.
I wouldn't allow that.
I want an ethical billionaire too.
I agree. I totally agree. Someone who's not in that elite group of evil millionaires.
That time when he gave DT the special Apple award, I was like, these billionaires are losing their minds. He didn't look very happy doing it, but he did it.
Well, he did it, but there you go. Oh God, no Tim Cook. Whoever suggested that.
I also would like to be attracted to whoever. I mean, I know I'm asking for a lot now, right? I'm asking for a lot. I want a billionaire. It's got to be attractive.
Has to be living in New York. Has to have a house.
He doesn't have to live in New York because if you're a billionaire, you could be in New York whenever you want.
Well, okay. He's gonna have a penthouse in New York. Okay.
I don't need him to live here. He could get a hotel.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. We want him to have a yacht. And
I don't need him living here.
I want him to have a PJ so he can fly me out to New York.
Oh,
right?
There we go. Or fly me to Greece because right now.
I agree.
I mean, the weather's gotten better in New York, though.
Okay, good. Yeah, you told me it's gotten better because you guys had floodings, you had storms.
It was rainy, it was cold. It's finally warming up. But yeah, it's a lot better. But anyway.
Natasha says, I thought you were talking about Nancy.
I was.
But it's an inside joke.
Look, where is Nancy? That's sad. So she's not with us, right?
She's not with us, unfortunately.
That's crazy.
It is a crazy, crazy case. It's absolutely crazy. But you guys, I promise you, once they find her, they will find her eventually. As soon as people stop talking, this is what I got from Spirit. As soon as the interest and the attention dies down, she will be found. She will be found accidentally. Okay. It's not going to be, I told Kempire, I think a couple of weeks ago, because we were talking about this. So she's going to be found accidentally. I actually saw, and we've talked about it here as well. She's going to be dug up by wild animals or coyotes or something like that. And then someone is going to stumble upon on her body and she will be found. But what I am getting without Spirit giving me too much detail is that as soon as her body's found, as soon as she's found, a lot is going to come out about the case and all of those puzzle pieces and the pieces that are missing. And everyone's like scratching their heads and saying, this is like bizarre. Why would anyone abduct like an elderly woman who's got dementia, who's got like, mobility issues and stuff? Well, remember what I told you in the very beginning when all of this went down? I said, someone close to the family is very much involved in this. And everyone jumped and they said it's the brother or not the brother, the brother-in-law.
Yeah,
not the brother. Yes and no. The family in general, the Guthrie family, when I did the first reading that I did, a lot of secrets. Even
I mean, it makes sense when you think like, why would someone kidnap Nancy Guthrie? And it doesn't make sense. There has to be a bigger plot here than just a random kidnapping.
But let me just say this that I've never said in public. I don't think I've ever told you, Kemp, about this. But let me say, and I know people might not like what I'm going to say.
I mean,
we tend to sympathize and feel sorry for elderly people. I'm one of those people. I have a soft spot for elderly people.
Yeah.
When I see a stranger, like an elderly person on the street that need help, I'm the first one to jump and help them. Yeah. But when I picked up Nancy's energy and who she was, when she was younger, at least, because usually with age, people mellow out, she wasn't that
nice,
sweet, nice.
That's true. We don't even know who she is like that.
Right.
Our first time getting familiar with her. But,
Right. So I'm just saying, so maybe there's things from the past or things that the Guthrie family were involved in the past that just caught up with her.
Oh.
Or with them, full stop. Yeah. But I can't, because every time I try to read the situation, I get blocked. I get up to a point and then I get blocked. And there's a reason for that. When that happens, it's either to protect me or something's about to change in this whole situation. Something is like brewing energetically with the Guthrie family. So I'm just waiting to see if I get anything. Of course, I will, share and let everyone know. But so far, I know 3 people were involved. There was a female and 2 males. There were 2 people, though. The 2 people that went to her place, there were 2. The 3rd person was in the first location that they took her to because they moved her 3 times. So, yeah. I'm just giving you a recap of what I've already...
Have you talked about... I mean, this is all pop culture, so I know we're going to be talking about pop artists, but do we know that like how she died?
Well, when the first reading that I did see that remember they found like blood stains or a couple of like blood dots around outside. I think it was on the front door. Well, what I saw was she was hit on the face. Okay. So I saw that her nose, like there was lacerations on her face and she was bleeding from the nose. And I believe the blood splatter or the blood spots were from her nose. So she put up a fight. I believe that how she passed, I just feel that her heart failed her.
Because she was also on some sort of medication that she was supposed to be taking. I don't think she had it with her.
No, she didn't have it with her, but it's not the medication. I feel it was just the stress, and the fact that she was injured. She was stressed. She wasn't taking her medication. She wasn't taking.
Older.
Yeah, she was older. I think she was taking thinners, and if you don't take thinners, very, very dangerous for blood clots. To develop blood clots. We have lots of nurses here, so correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it feels semi-natural causes. How she passed. Semi.
Because they didn't plan for her to pass.
No. It doesn't seem. I didn't get that they did something to her to unalive her on purpose. it just went downhill. Their whole plan went downhill.
One final question in regards to this Nancy Guthrie situation. I know you said once the body is found, more details will come up. Will there be justice in the situation?
No.
Oh.
No, unfortunately, no. I've never gotten, and I still don't get that there will be justice for Nancy or for the Guthries, actually.
Wow.
It's sort of like a cover up, let me tell you. And that sheriff, I don't know. I just get really bad vibes from him. And I feel that he intentionally made mistakes, intentional mistakes. So there's a cover up, 100%, 100%. There's a cover up there.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll see. But I wish I knew more. But I just go with what Spirit shares with me and gives me.
Well, in some lighter news.
Yep.
Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez has risen again. I mean, she never really leaves the limelight, but I feel like she's back in the limelight probably because she has a new movie out. Jennifer Lopez, it feels like it's taken this turn on Jennifer Lopez ever since the Bennifer 2.0 happened. And we did a reading, right, on Bennifer 2.0.
Yeah, and Bennifer 1.0 as well. I think we've done two.
Yeah, we've covered their relationship multiple times. I feel like ever since that relationship fell apart, her career has been affected by it. And then I sent you that video earlier today because that was why she was in the top of my mind when we said we were going to do a pop star psychic reading, was because I feel like what's going on with Jennifer Lopez, because it feels like everything she touches fails recently. And it wasn't like that earlier on in her career. And I feel like now everything is just failing for her. And it was so funny seeing that video where she's I think she's at like a hotel and she's about to come out. You know, all the paparazzi's there, but she's waiting. She's literally at the door waiting for it to clear. Like you see a mother and the baby getting out of the way, but she's trying to take a picture because Jennifer Lopez is there in front of the door. And then Jennifer's still waiting there. Like, it's so awkward. She's waiting there, like standing there. Looks fabulous. I'm never going to take that away from Jennifer Lopez. 50-something years old. She looks amazing. Okay.
Yes, she does.
She's waiting, and then she exits. Such a Leo. Shout out to all the Leos. I have a Leo moon. Calm down. She waits, and then she makes her exit. And I said, Jennifer Lopez, sit down. Go home. Then she was on Jimmy Kimmel, and Jimmy Kimmel was talking like, you should be the next Bachelorette or something like that. And she's just, for the first time in a long time, she's now saying that she's not interested in getting into a relationship. First of all, my first question, why is everything that Jennifer Lopez is touching lately failing?
But you know what? I kind of disagree with what you're saying in the sense that it's not that love you, but it's not lately, Kemp. It's not lately that everything she does just fails. I mean, from the very beginning.
From the beginning?
Come on. Show me a movie. Show me a movie that she started that was a box office success.
I mean, you got a point in regards to that. But it didn't, but I feel like it's standing out more. Because even then, she still like had hit songs and hit music, and she would be able to tour. But now it feels like between the movies failing, now the music's failing, she can't sell out. It just feels like there's a whole, but also not even just her stuff not being successful, but it feels like the world is turning on her.
You froze for a sec.
I froze? You froze on my side, but hello?
I froze? Oh,
but now you're back. You're back. Can you see me though? Am I still frozen?
But now you're frozen. Oh my God, what's going on?
It's okay. But you guys can hear us.
You guys, is everything good? Tech checking, everybody? Now you're good. Now you're absolutely good.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay, well, stop. The universe is like, what?
J-Lo and her witches.
Oh my Lord. I'm sorry, J-Lo, but I'm just saying.
I'm not. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Oh, I'm the one freezing, people are saying. Sorry about that.
It's all right. As long as we can hear you. The visual is not that important to YouTube, y'all. YouTube 101, y'all. It's all about the audio. If the audio is crispy and clear, it's all that matters.
I agree. Some people are
we're good looking.
Oh, by the way, it's Mercury shadow season as well. Mercury retrograde season. So that's also, there's also
When is Mercury going retrograde? officially?
When? I don't remember.
Can someone Google schmoogle it and then get back to us? Because
first week of June.
That's important for me to know. And you know why.
Yeah. Yes, it absolutely is, because there's a lot going on. All right, hold on. Let me focus on this question on J-Lo. So why is
everyone turning on J-Lo lately? And why does it feel like she just can't seem to get it together? What is that?
7 of Wands, which jumped out. Okay, hardly asked my question. And you know what I heard when I saw the card? It's because she's on her high horse. Times have changed. People have changed. Yeah. And you cannot be this J-Lo who's on her high horse and, you want people worshiping you and all of that. That's the issue here, that she's not humbling herself. She's not approachable. She's not taking accountability. 7 of Wands.
I have to agree with that. And I think early on in her career, she seemed very relatable.
I agree.
And I don't feel like I think the relatability is gone.
I agree. 100%. And I agree with Angel. She's a great dancer, though. 100%.
Still, at her biggest show, I saw a video footage dancing her butt off.
Oh my God, look at this. Before I go on, J-Lo blocked me
from Pinterest? I used to be able to peek into what's going on through it. What? I don't understand, Danny.
I don't get it. Why?
Block people on TikTok. There are certain people that talk about her all the time. I don't think I'm blocked on TikTok. I don't think so. I'm not blocked on TikTok. J-Lo hasn't blocked me, thank God. But she's blocked a few people on TikTok. She's gone after people on TikTok and things like that, allegedly.
Well, that's weird.
Facts.
Alexander says June 29th to July 23rd.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, Alexander. Woo.
Thank you, Alexander.
That's perfect. Ugh.
So let me go on. Let me just...
Not that it's perfect.
No, that is not perfect. That gives us a little bit more time before everything goes crazy. Yeah. Okay, so I pulled 3 cards. Okay, J-Lo. Here's the thing. You're so right, Kemp. I really think you guys, J-Lo thrives when she's in a relationship and when she's married. We know that, okay? She's single now. Energetically, this is a Hierophant. This is the marriage card. So for her, she feels... she's not herself when she's single, and she doesn't have a teammate, a co-pilot. She needs a co-pilot. She needs someone who adores her and keeps, singing her praises and
Leo.
And all that. Leo.
That's such a Leo.
2 of Pentacles. She's trying to find a balance. She's lost balance. She's lost herself. Post Bennifer 2.0. Yeah. And the fact that she's still single, and the world. She's lost the world.
Ooh.
She's lost the world. Her popularity is not there anymore, And again, it has to do with J-Lo needs to be more approachable, more humble. Times have changed.
My advice to J-Lo, and I did a video about this, and some of the J-Lo stands were upset. I think they think it's coming from a person that doesn't like J-Lo. I used to really like Jennifer Lopez just as a person. I used to love her interviews and things like that. Maybe not everything, not every music or song or thing like that. But I always liked her. I was she's really likable.
Yeah.
And I agree. My advice to Jennifer was take a break. I think you've oversaturated the market. Take a break, make people wonder, where's Jennifer Lopez? And then come back. So I don't know if there's money trouble and that's why she feels like she needs to be out there. But I think you hit the nail on the head. She needs the praise.
She needs to praise. And that's, what's the thing? How now you have all these stars and the celebrities and the A-listers, they go on social media and they'll show you how they're cooking, how they're wearing their makeup. Like Maria Menounos, for instance. I follow Maria Menounos because I love her. She's also half Greek. She's very approachable. She's very grounded. She's very spiritual. She comes on camera without makeup. She shows us this is... Gwyneth did it. Gwyneth does it as well,
Likable or relatable.
She's not. She's trying.
Ever since Goop.
Erica?
No, ever since Goop.
Oh. No, ever since Goop? No, not at all.
That is not relatable.
No. Was she ever though? Was she ever?
No, I mean she comes from money. She comes from a Hollywood family. But she didn't need to be. She was an actress. If you're trying to sell music, you have to be relatable.
I agree, but that's the thing, that J-Lo's still living in the 2000s, where the celebrities were up there. We all looked up to them. There was a sense of mystery and I know, worship, if you will, towards. Times have changed. So J-Lo needs to wake up and smell the coffee and smell how things have changed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, and that's why I see her career just going down. It's not
continue to go down. What if she gets into another relationship? Because now on Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy's talking about her being the Bachelorette and being in a relationship. She's sort of our Elizabeth Taylor. The amount of time she's been married in a relationship. And apparently relationships help her when it comes to her life and her career. What do you see in regards to her love life? She's claiming that she's single and not really ready to mingle. Is she telling the truth? Is she dating somebody on the low? And does it actually help her career?
Let's see. But she's got terrible taste in men. Sorry. She just, meaning that she chooses the men that are not compatible to her.
Diddy. Ben Affleck.
The dancer. What was the dancer's name?
Casper.
Who else?
The first one that's still talking. The first husband that she married.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. See,
he's still talking. He recently was speaking out against her. I mean, is there anyone else that we miss, y'all? Oh wait, Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony. Of course, she had kids with him.
Yeah, the 2 kids. I heard she was talking about now the kids are moving out. I'm like, how old are those damn kids? How old? What happened?
That's true. Hold on, let me look at J-Lo's
syndrome right now.
J-Lo. Oh no, she's single. Knight of Wands.
Oh,
she's definitely single. Hold on, I'm pulling some cards. That was the jumper card. Let me just pull the cards. 8 of Swords. Oh, she's not doing well though. She's single, but she's struggling.
She thrives. Oh yeah, A-Rod. We forgot about A-Rod.
Eyeliner A-Rod or mascara A-Rod. I swear he wore makeup. This guy wears makeup, I swear.
Oh, really?
He's like JD Vance. He's got the eyeliner thing going on.
Not JD Vance. Okay, JD Vance. Oh, Lord. Okay. Damn, there's been a lot of men, J-Lo. Been a lot of men. And that's what we know of. Can you imagine the people we don't know?
Mm-hmm. That's so true. Or she doesn't want her. Chris Judd was the other one.
Oh my gosh, yes.
My God.
That's a lot of people. There was Yohani, Chris Judd, A-Rod, Diddy, Ben, Mark Anthony. That's 6.
Wasn't she also dating another rapper? Hold on. Who was she dating at some point?
Like I said, can you imagine the people we don't know?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, but look, I'm not judging. Live your life. Live your best life. Wear a condom. I'm just saying, live your best. Like, I'm not judging her because of that. But I wonder if she thrives off of having someone, and now she doesn't have someone.
Well, right now her self-esteem is very low with this 8 of Swords. Sorry, it's very low because look at her. I feel like, there's also, listen, she's getting older. She looks amazing. She's not old, but we're aging. It's part of being a human being. We age. And I think she's really struggling with that and her self-esteem and finding.
And leaving the home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like, all those things are important to know. Like, she's going through it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, J-Lo is, I don't see her. But let me tell you, she's got that because she's a Leo and Leo's ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of luck and expansion, as we know. Mm-hmm. All right. I just pulled the 9 of Cups. Generally, J-Lo will always have luck. So when things, when things go bad for her or when things go south, there's always something that will happen to pick her right up, or something, or someone will come along and help her out. Yeah. So she always has that. But as far as her career goes, I'm getting that it's just going down. It's just going downhill. It's not, again, she needs to rebrand herself and maybe, I don't know, do something different, maybe be more approachable to the Gen Zs, to the Gen Z generation. Those are the consumers now.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones who consume.
So you're saying more music?
Not necessarily. It could be another different type of project. I mean, she loves her fashion. Why doesn't she get involved with something more like fashion? I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm just putting out an idea. I wouldn't want her to do more music. And call me a hater. I don't care. I just say it as it is. And I worked at Sony, don't forget, and J-Lo was one of our artists. And let me tell you, the things that we talked about in that conference room, in those meeting rooms, we made fun of her a lot, okay? Because the autotune and the amount of filters and autotune that had to be used.
And other people's voices, allegedly.
And other people's voices, allegedly.
I don't think we have to say allegedly, but we'll go with it just because we don't have the lawyers.
Exactly. We'll just say allegedly. We say allegedly for everything. But I'm just saying she should just maybe, you know what? Her music career is not there anymore. So she needs to innovate, not innovate, evolve and innovate. That's what she needs.
And honestly, there's still a soft spot in my heart for Jennifer Lopez. I've never met her a day in my life, but there's still a soft spot in my heart for Jennifer Lopez. So I like to see a comeback story.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. A comeback story, and I want her to find a man who is like a real man, maybe someone a little bit older than her, where she feels nice and protected and safe and makes her feel like a queen because that's what she wants. Okay? She doesn't need another Ben Affleck where she mothers him and,
She needs someone that's going to uplift her and dote on her.
Yeah, so someone older
hard
maybe.
When you're Jennifer Lopez, like you have your own money, your own career, your own name. So you really do need like a Russian billionaire or something. We're all in the same market, Jennifer Lopez. You have a better shot than I do, though. You don't care if they're ethical or not. Allegedly.
It's all alleged. All alleged.
Allegedly.
All right. Yeah. Hold on. Acting, comeback story. Yeah, everyone agrees. Acting, comeback story.
I agree with Alexander about her. I thought of her kids too, because her daughter, their daughter, or I don't know the pronouns her kid is going by, but can sing really, really well. So I don't know if they are pursuing music like that. I think that's maybe something together, maybe manage their career. That's fine.
I don't know. Well, didn't Will Smith do a couple of duets with his kids a while ago?
Yeah.
I mean, she could always I don't know, but she should approach Gen Z because that's where it is, you guys. Gen Z, and after that is Gen Alpha. These are the consumers. These are the ones who are going to be the fan clubs, the ones who are going to buy the CDs or the merch or this and that. It's not the millennials. It's not the Xers.
Excuse you. Oh, no, you're right. You're right. And they're going to have big buying power.
But have you seen?
All of them are entrepreneurs now. They're, making tons of money on TikTok and on YouTube and things. So they're making their own money. I love that for them.
I love that for them too. And look at what happened at Nepal, right? Mm. They were able to overthrow the Gen Z generation, overthrew their government. And now they've elected a 30-year-old rapper or trapper or whatever, who was also a TikToker, who is now the prime minister or the president of Nepal. That's where the power lies.
No. And look at us in New York. Because wouldn't Mamdani be considered a Gen Z?
Yeah, he's definitely a Gen Z. He's 32, right?
He's young. He's quite young. So, and look what he's doing for New York. I love my mayor. Mm-hmm. Same. Oh, J-Lo. Whoa. It'll be all right, J-Lo. J-Lo. Someone clip this and send this to J-Lo. Get you a older, rich man that has no interest in being public. That's not married, because that might be the reason he's not going public. That's not married. But you know what I like about Jennifer? She is into manifestation. So I wouldn't be surprised that she's trying to manifest it. And she, as you said, she's got that Jupiter. Manifest it, J-Lo.
But you know what? I fear knowing her. I mean, not personally, but I fear that she's manifesting a younger guy, because this is now the thing now. We see all these 50-year-old women going after or having these 20-something, 30-something boyfriends. Jennifer, don't do that. Don't.
She's done that before. She's dated younger before. Come on, Jennifer. No.
No. Don't go through your midlife crisis that way. Okay. Go in a different way. Just find an older guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's our advice. Take it or leave it, Jennifer. Don't say we didn't warn you.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Britney Spears. So Britney Spears, we've done a reading on Britney Spears too, I believe. I'm sure we've done a lot of readings, so I can't remember.
We've done several.
Yeah. So Britney Spears was back in the headlines the last couple of months. She went to rehab after being arrested for a DUI. And I also heard rumors of her trying to do a comeback. I don't know if any of that's true. What's going on with Britney Spears and her energy currently? I hope the rehab helped.
Let me tune in. Didn't she come out like prematurely? I don't think she completed her rehab program, right?
No, I don't think so, because literally this happened. She got arrested in March. I believe I saw a report. It was in April.
Right.
She was already out. So usually it's 30 days. So I don't know if she did the full 30 days.
She did what Jax did.
Oh, not Jax. Lord.
But let me tell you, because as soon as I connected to her energy, I just want to say that she's allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, it's my opinion that she's not sober. She's definitely under the influence still. So I don't think that she completed the program, and definitely she's not clean from...
When you say not sober, is it alcohol? Is it pills? Because when she was arrested, there was alcohol in her system, but they also had an open bottle of Adderall in her car that wasn't prescribed to her.
It's not the alcohol. I'm not picking. Maybe she could be, consuming alcohol, but I don't think that's the problem. I'm getting it's pills. Mm-hmm. It's prescription medication, Adderall, things like that, and it's a cocktail of things. I'm just seeing it now. My guides are showing me. I just see a cocktail or of different types of pills that I see in front of her. Also, she does have a mental health illness that I'm picking up. So she's also taking medication for that. And the problem is, without being a doctor, again, I'm just sharing what I'm receiving from Spirit, is that one overrides the other. So when she's on her psych meds, okay, and then she takes other stuff with it, it overrides the psych meds. So it
you're
makes
not supposed to be drinking on that. You're not supposed to be taking anything else.
You're not supposed to be driving. You're not supposed to be doing a lot of things. So that is this erratic behavior that we've been seeing. I feel it's all of these things together. And the fact that the poor woman is traumatized. She's been abused. She's been imprisoned, if you will.
Yeah.
Her free will was taken away from her for years.
Yeah. And enforced to work.
Remember that? When was it? Like 10 years ago, 8 years ago?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was so bad. I felt so bad for the poor woman, for poor
Now it
Britney.
feels like she doesn't have support at all.
She doesn't have
one thing to
anyone.
be under a conservatorship, and now it just feels like there's no one there. She's been around for months, though.
Hold on, let me see, because I have, I'm sensing that she's actually seeing someone. There is someone in her life, a guy. I'm sensing it now. Hold on. Okay, 2 cards just jumped out. The wheel, things are changing for her. She is actively trying to change her life, but she's not being successful. And I think it's due to what you said, Camp, that she doesn't have the support system.
Yeah.
Back when she was married to Sam Asghari, I know a lot of people didn't like him, thought that he was bad for her, but I actually think he helped her. I actually think that just his presence and just the fact
I never looked at that as a relationship. If anything, he was sort of like a what do you call those words? Sort of like an assistant, basically. Someone just, that was there. I never looked at that as a relationship.
Agree. Like more of a companion, assistant kind of thing. I agree. I completely agree. But here's the thing. Look, King of Wands. And as you know, whenever I get this card, that's your card for me.
It looks like me.
No, we always, every time I read for Camp and I use this deck, you guys, His
Look
card
like me.
is this one. This is his card.
Look like me.
And it's also the Leo card. Look at this, because
Oh.
Kemp's got a Leo moon. So looks like you. There's the Leo. Very determined, this very Taurian energy here, won't budge. But I get that for J-Lo. I'm telling you, she's seeing someone.
You mean Brittany?
Oh, sorry, Brittany. Yeah, she's seeing someone.
Oh.
So
Black
there
man? Like the card.
I don't know, but she's keeping it a secret. I don't feel this is a serious kind of relationship, Kemp. I don't feel this is anything to write home about, as they say. Oh, wait. So I pulled the Page of Pentacles and instantly I thought of her boys, because I know she's trying to mend those friendships, those relationships with her boys.
Yeah.
She's spending more time with them. I looked at this card and I thought of her boys, and then I got the star. She is the star. We know this. She's got the star quality. She's the star. I'll stand by something I said years ago when we read Brittany years ago. I believe, and I'm sensing it now, and I'm getting a validation from Spirit about that. She will tour again. She will sing again. She will, and she needs it. That's her saving grace, to be honest.
Wow.
She needs to be back dancing and singing.
Those rumors might be true that she might be planning a comeback.
Oh, are there rumors already going around? Like okay, yes. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be this year. I don't think it's going to be soon, but she will be back. Maybe not like the old Britney, like how we're used to her. The music might change. Her presence on stage might change, but she'll be back. She needs this. This is what is her saving grace. This is what she needs to get her out of this funk, out of this depression, out of this addiction, all of it.
You see Alexander's comment, last I heard Britney Spears was dating someone who worked for her, Paul Richard Solis. I did hear that there was someone, I don't know what it is, but I wonder if that's the person.
Is he, Alexander, do you know if he's younger than her? Because I'm getting that this is someone, again, who is younger than her. So if you know more, let me just pull a oh, wait, what's his name? Let me see if this is the guy. Oh, okay, this one jumped out. Page of Wands. Yeah, I think this is the guy. Because look at her, she's happy now. Like, this is like the old Britney's trying to come out, but there's just so much going on. But this relationship, it's not going to last, but I feel it's helping her. For now, it works just fine for her.
So it's not toxic.
It's not toxic. It doesn't feel. I feel she's having fun and she's taking it easy with this guy.
He is. He's 38.
How old is Brittany now?
40 something.
So he is younger. There you go. Yeah. So this is the guy. Yeah. So
she doesn't look 40 something, but yeah, she's 40 something. She doesn't act 40 something.
No, but she doesn't look it either. She's got more of a youthful energy about her. Yeah. So I think this is the guy, but it's not going to last. It's not like she's going to get married to him or anything like that. She's a Sag. Don't forget she's a Sag.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
They get bored easily.
Understandable.
Yeah, they're free spirits. They're the free spirits of the zodiac. So
I would never date a Sag.
Oh, I've dated several Sages.
I'm sure it was fun.
Oh, it was fun.
Nothing serious.
Yeah, that's the thing with Sag. It depends on their placements. They are non-committal. They will not commit, which is annoying because they're so much fun in bed and otherwise.
I wouldn't know. I've never been with a Sag. I like Sag though. There's something about their energy that I like as people. I wouldn't date them because that's too much for me as a Taurus.
Yeah, I do.
I like them as people. As people, there's something, a youthful, like almost like kid energy to them. And I mean that in the best way possible. So that's what I like about Sag.
They're daredevils. They're adventurous. They're fun. They're spontaneous. They'll try anything new. They love food. They love traveling. They would make they make amazing travel companions, or friends, but I agree. They don't make the best. And I'm talking about men right now, because men and women are different. Men Sages to female Sages. Women are very positive. Like the women Sages are extremely positive. They're great listeners and great at giving advice. Men Sages, they're not good listeners because they're like a bit ADHD, like, you know.
Girl. What?
And Miz says I'm an introverted Sag. Yeah, those exist. Those exist. Look, people.
But I also think people think that they're introverted, but if I bet her friends would probably be like, no, you're not. In comparison to like a real introvert. Brittany and Nene are the only Sages I like.
And see, Nene's back. She's back in Bravo. I predicted this years ago. Remember, we did a mega Atlanta Housewives reading, and you asked me. And I remember this, and I don't remember all my readings, but I remember this clear as day that she would be back.
Yeah.
And she's back.
She's back.
Nene's back, everybody.
At least a little bit.
At least, yeah, exactly. Hold on. I'm a Sag son. My only Sag placement, committed in relationship is also because you only have one placement. And obviously Denise, you may have like a more fixed sign or a more stable sign in your big three, which, calms that Sag down. Sages are fun. Some people hate Sages because they're so direct. That's what I love about them. They're super direct. They're not going to mince their words. Love that. But not like in an Aries way, because Aries, they're direct, but they can also fib.
Fib. That's a real sweet way of saying lie.
Mm-hmm.
They like to lie. I know Aries very well.
You and I have a couple of Aries that we're not happy with.
I know
lately.
quite a few Aries. I know a lot of Aries, especially Aries women. I don't have a lot of Aries men around me. A lot of Aries women.
You've got a lot of Aries women around you. That's true. So do I.
Yeah.
And right now, our patience has run thin with them. Let me tell you. Let's move on to the next one.
Okay. Speaking of, we're on the, the pop stars thing here. Justin Bieber. He's been back in the headlines. I was very worried for Justin for a while because he wasn't looking well.
Yeah.
We've done readings on Justin before. It didn't look real great for him. I was in LA for a live show a couple of years ago. The Uber driver spilled some tea about picking up Scooter Braun allegedly, and Scooter talking to him about, I'm heading to Justin's house. He's not doing well and blah, 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 allegedly. And it's me getting tea in the damn Uber. I was like, damn, really? But it seems as if Justin Bieber is taking control of his life now. It feels that way because now he's sold off his catalog. He's making new music under his own label. He did Coachella. People they were very critical of his Coachella performance. What's going on with Justin Bieber? He's now a father. He's still married to Hailey Bieber. I'm actually surprised they're still together, but good for them.
It's not going to last, unfortunately.
Okay. Let me find out you're a Selena fan.
No.
Selena Gomez fan.
Not at all. It's just that I've read them as a couple.
Yeah. I know. Look, I know it's not personal. I just thought it was funny.
I know. I'm not a Selena fan either. I mean, I don't really follow Selena, to be honest.
There's only one Selena I recognize. Quintanilla.
Exactly.
There's only
exactly.
One. Okay. May she rest in peace.
May she rest in peace. I agree. Okay, hold on. Show me Justin, please. Show me Justin Bieber. Okay, this one jumped out. Ace of Swords. I'd love to see that. Hold on, that's the jumper card. I'll get 1 second because there's incoming energy.
Guys, keep liking the video. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Also follow me, Kempire, on YouTube. And the podcast.
Oh, all right. Justin, I love what I'm seeing. Okay, so I'm going to pull the cards before I actually tell you. There you go. The Emperor, the Chariot, and the Knight. Okay, things are looking up for Justin. Finally, thank God. Okay, so Ace of Swords, he's a very creative era right now. So I feel that he is creating, either he's writing music or he's creating, or he is working on several projects, I want to say. So he's in this phase in his life where he's starting new things and building new things for himself. And these are on his terms now. So, he's wisen up now, he's grown, he's learned. So things are going to be on his terms, and he's going to protect himself because look, I have the Emperor. The Emperor is this, it's the dad card, but it's also this, he became a dad. So he's grown a lot. The baby's called Jack, right?
Don't ask me. I don't even know what that baby's name is.
People, the chat will tell.
Yeah. I have no idea.
I don't know. I heard Jack, but I might be wrong. So he's in this. So he's in a place now where he is basically tightening things up, being more strategic, being more careful with his next business moves or music moves and all that. And let me tell you guys, Justin Bieber, I know like we've seen him around, but he's, I want to say not a rebrand, but I want to say that he's going to come out with something very new and very different to what people are used to with Justin Bieber. It could be a new collaboration. It could be a new album that he works with someone that no one was expecting him to do a collab like that. Like someone who's like, I don't know, some totally random or totally out there. And the Knight of Wands, he's going through a very creative and good, fiery phase in his life right now, which is good. I like that. I feel his energy is much stronger. Yeah. He's still struggling. He's not out of the woods.
Pisces, he'll always struggle.
100%. 100%.
So sensitive. Oh, the baby's name is Jack. Jack.
Oh, it is Jack.
Bieber. Oh, that's a cute name. Jack Blues Bieber.
Well, that's a nice name. It sounds like a cute little I don't know, Pixar cartoon.
Yeah.
Jack Blues Bieber. So yeah, he's going through a good phase in his life. Look at the Fool, I was going to say, because I got it before I pulled the card. This new phase of his life might also include, for the Bieber fans out there who may not like his wife, that may include a divorce.
Oh.
And just like overhauling his life.
Yeah.
Everything. I feel that's going to come up in the next year or two, maximum 2, but next year. Yeah.
At least he's doing better, because I feel like every time we used to read him, it just felt dark.
Very dark.
And then he wasn't looking great. Just I feel like it was like last year he wasn't looking great, but he looks so healthy now. He sounds really good still. I know people did not like his Coachella performance, but I was like, okay, he's not doing the bells and whistles because, he's doing this all on his own now, as opposed to, being connected to bigger labels and things like that. But he sounded great.
He's getting there, right? Because I feel his energy. It's much better than before. Last time I read him, I think it was Together. It didn't look good. I was seriously worried about him, but now he's found a new lease in life. So that's good. He's got something to look forward to and something to work on. And I feel that's what keeps him going. What was that?
Is he sober? Because Pisces, they love to drink.
It's not just the drinking, it's the smoking. It's the other stuff. To be honest,
sober.
To be honest, if he likes to smoke his weed and that's what keeps him sort of like, more balanced and more calm and peaceful, go for it. Go for it, Justin. Do what you need to do. Stay away from the hard stuff. But yeah, I feel like he's starting to find his footing again. He's starting to find a balance again in his life. He's getting there. It's a good, I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
I really am.
Me too. Well, since we're talking about Justin, we're going to move on and talk about Nicki Minaj. You didn't see that one coming, did you?
I didn't.
Nicki Minaj, because they did a collaboration together, but Nicki Minaj has been in the headlines recently for her new MAGA Barbie essence, okay? Her new persona. I don't care about the politics of it all. This is a pop star psychic reading. I want to know what is the motivation, because people thought she was fearful of getting deported, like, why has she shifted in this way? It's not even about music anymore. She talked about putting out an album, but that never happened. I don't think it would do well right now, especially because you've offended your core audience. But the Barbs are still, allegedly, the Barbots are still riding with her. What's going on with Nicki Minaj?
All right. So I remember last time I read her brief, I think someone asked me, and it was like a brief reading. It was like, you guys, Nicki Minaj is not all there. Okay. I'm sorry. She's like, I'm just saying it as it is. She's
Barbs, get her. Get her. Duck. Let me duck.
Well, then I'll get all the Cardi B then to come and support me. All the Cardi B fans.
Cardi Gang.
What are they
She
called?
just had a very successful tour, but we won't go there. Back to Nicki Minaj.
Back to Nicki Minaj. What's going on with her, right? So what's going on with her?
Like what's currently going? Like what is the motivation behind this new association with DT in that world?
Yeah, that's a good question. That is a good question. I don't think I've ever asked this question. Hold on. So what? What was this shit?
Alexander's reminding us she's a Sagittarius too, with a Virgo moon and Aquarius rising. Today's live is sponsored by Ro. I have been loving hearing all of your stories about those of you that have taken advantage already of Ro being a sponsor here on the channel. You've talked about how it's changed your life, how you've lost weight that you've been trying to lose for a very long time. I'm loving hearing your stories. And a lot of you have also shared how this has allowed you to take advantage of GLP-1s that are actually affordable. A lot of people think that GLP-1s are expensive. However, it doesn't have to be. And our friends over at Ro allow you a variety of different options on how you can take advantage as well. Ro has helped a lot of people lose weight. That's why they have the lowest cost options out there, whether you're paying with insurance or cash. Ro's free insurance checker makes it easy to see if you're covered. Just submit your insurance card and Ro handles the rest. There's no paperwork, no waiting on hold, and no confusing phone calls. Ro's free insurance checker will send you a comprehensive report of your coverage details so that you can make a decision that's right for your goals. And most importantly, if insurance doesn't cover your treatment, there are still options. Ro offers low-cost, cash-pay, FDA-approved GLP-1s, including newer dosage forms like daily pills and multi-dose pens. Ro offers a multi-month membership option in addition to multi-month medications that help members prepay and save on their GLP-1 medications. Just another way Ro is working to increase access to life-changing medication. Some other important details when you work with Ro: their cash pay options ship right to your door, no pharmacy visits required. If you decide to move forward, Ro can help you understand if GLP-1s are right for you and your goals, but that's just the beginning. That's the difference with Ro. They're giving you the education that you fully understand what you're taking. When you become a Ro member, you'll have support throughout the process. You'll have access to your provider on demand for any questions. Join over the 1,500,000 people who've trusted Ro on their weight loss journey. If this was an option that I needed, I would have used Ro. But what I've been loving is hearing all of you that have been using Ro, even some personal friends that have been using Ro off of our discount. If you would like to take advantage, here's your opportunity. Go to ro.co/Kempire to see if you qualify. That's ro.co/Kempire to get started on Ro. Go to ro.co/safety for box warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications. All information will be available in the description. Thanks, Ro.
I better hide under the table.
Yeah, Virgo Moon makes sense, especially when it comes to her music and how she's very on point with figuring out her lyrics and just constantly trying to make it better. So I could see that Virgo rising. I could definitely see the Sagittarius.
100%. And that Aqua Moon makes her very difficult to work with, very difficult in relationships. She's got her kinks and weird habits and bizarre stuff going on. And she definitely, all the Aqua Moons, if you're listening, You've all got your kinks and you're all freaks in the sheets. All right. Nothing to be ashamed of. You should be loud and proud. Just saying. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to Nicki. Nicki Minaj, what happened? Why did you shift? Why are you now supporting DT? Strength. Just jumped out. Hold on. Let's see what that means, which is jumper card. Let's see what that means. Okay. Ooh, the 7 of Swords. Nicki, don't play those games. Don't play those games. The 7 of Swords means that she's not really a MAGA or DT fan.
We know that, I think, right? But we're trying to figure out what it is. Like, what's the motivation?
6 of Swords. Did you say that is she not illegal? Like, why did you say
she's an immigrant? She's not a U.S. citizen.
So you're spot on. You are spot on.
So that is her motivation behind doing it.
Yep. Look, this is the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is moving. It's a transition. It's a transit. It is a relocation.
Did he threaten to deport her? What happened?
Maybe out of fear. I don't know if they threaten her, but maybe her fear or her insecurities. The Chariot, because the Chariot. Okay, so let me show the cards in order how they came out. So we have the 7 of Swords. So all of this, everything that we're seeing is not real. She doesn't believe the things that she says and does. All right, she supports, she says, she does her Barbie thing, whatever. She's not 100% behind it. It's a business. It's a way of, being in the spotlight, of making more money, et cetera, et cetera. The Chariot is trying to take control of a situation. The Chariot is all about control. You're taking the reins, and it's what direction you're going to take your horses, your chariot. Okay.
Is that also the divorce card?
It is also the divorce card.
I have to ask you about that relationship she's in.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to that one second. Okay. And then the 6 of Swords is, I get deportation, or the fear of being kicked out, of repercussions, like having these repercussions because of who she is. King of Wands. King of Wands is also, to me, what is her husband? Do we know his sign?
Oh, I don't know. You guys in the chat, do we know Kenneth Petty's sign? Because I have a question about that, because there's a rumor on the street that he's living in New York and she's living in LA.
Oh, hold on. 1 second.
There's been online speculation whether or not they're still together.
MJ, okay, hold on. Let me just, I'll highlight. Yeah. I'm just highlighting these questions real quick, and then we'll get your question.
I got a ton of questions about the MJ.
Wait. I'm just marking the questions. Okay, mark them. Okay. You said about her husband?
Yeah, Kenneth Petty.
Oh, he's an Aries. He is a fire sign. There you go. He is a fire sign. I was kidding. Thanks, Alexander. You're killing it today.
That makes a whole lot of sense, because although I think Aries women are brilliant and very smart, I always think that Aries men are not the smartest.
They're very compulsive.
Alexander's on it today. Thank you, Alexander.
Alexander's on it. Wow, you're amazing.
Like the fact checker in the chat.
All right. So, and then I got the King of Wands, the Aries. That's her husband. So let's look into that. Let's look at Kenneth.
Are they still together?
Okay. So what can you tell me about their relationship? Nicki's. Okay. Three cards jumped out. I hadn't even asked the question yet. Oh.
The reaction.
Let me pull the cards. Let me tell you exactly what's happening. And the King. Ooh. What? All right. Okay. Ace of Cups. Okay, this is a relationship. This could also be a new relationship. Hold that thought. 8 of Cups. She's over it. He's over it. They're over it. That relationship and Judgment. Oh my God. They're fighting. They cannot be in the same room together. They cannot be in the same house together. So I'm not surprised. They're living separately. Judgment. They're not getting along. They're definitely not getting along, to the point where Again, it's all alleged, you guys. It's all for entertainment purposes.
Feelings, not facts.
Exactly. I also feel that she's maybe even in some kind of I don't want to call it a fling. Exactly. I feel it's more of a platonic relationship, at least for now. But there is someone she's gotten close to. Someone she works with or knows through in the music industry, most probably. But no, that relationship is not doing well.
Oh, all right. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's get to Taylor Swift.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring this. My ex-husband's an Aries, very problematic.
I agree, Angel. I wouldn't date an Aries man. I love Aries women, but Aries men do something. They feel a little dumb. Okay, I'm sorry. If you're an Aries man, I'm sorry if you're offended, but you are.
I don't think they're dumb. I just think they're so impulsive. I'm trying to think. How many Aries men do I know?
I don't know that many, but the ones I've encountered, I'm like, that tracks. Sorry.
Oh my God. And they get offended so easily, Aries men. They're just like, it's just.
I could do that with Kenneth Petty.
Oh,
I can't imagine that house. I can't even imagine the house.
With a Sag and an Aries, a couple? Can you imagine? I mean, the sex is great between them, I'm sure, the make-out sex. But the rest of the time is awful, I'm sure of it. Like their love language is yelling.
That poor kid.
Look at Karen. Always. All right. So
Taylor Swift has reemerged, and I always feel like it's strategic because we went months without seeing Taylor Swift. All of a sudden, paparazzi are everywhere. Fans are everywhere screaming her name. She's out there with Travis Kelce. I've never believed that this was a real relationship. I don't know your take on the relationship, but I never believed it was a real relationship. Now they're engaged. Now they've reemerged. I feel like something's coming. What's coming, Taylor?
Something's coming in that within that relationship, you mean?
No, I just mean career-wise. Like, is there a new album coming? Is there a new movie or something coming? Is it because the coast is clear because Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni have settled their lawsuit? Because she's been MIA.
Yeah, she has.
And her name, she was named in the lawsuit.
I know. Crystal beat me to it. I was going to say that I feel a baby's coming with Taylor and Travis.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 100%. So I'm with you, Crystal, on that. The other thing is I don't think this is there is a contract between them. Okay. But what I do, what was that? So Shane on point. But what I have gotten every time that I've read Travis and Taylor is that Travis is definitely more in love with the idea of being with the superstar Taylor Swift and having this, he's a Libra, and having a trophy wife, if you will, and all that. But that's not gonna work out in the long term because
she's not a trophy wife.
She's not a trophy. She's a Sag. She's definitely not a trophy.
Too, Taylor Swift.
Jesus,
take a shot every time we talk about a Sag today.
Sag is an Aries. It's your day today. So, what I'm getting is that eventually she'll be tired of that, and he will be tired of that. So she'll be tired of him trying to dominate her or kind of control her, because that's going to happen to you guys. If you think that this is gonna remain like all dovey and we're such a power couple and blah, blah, blah. Nah. And also he's going to be tired of her being the main character of this relationship. But a baby's coming. Really? They will have a baby before they break up.
Wow. Brienne says her music always sounds very juvenile. So it now makes sense in regards to the whole Sagittarius energy. I'm like, all right, that makes sense.
And look, Alexander says he's a Libra, a Sagittarius moon, a Virgo rising. So it fits. Like she's a Sag moon usually, but in the long term, it's not going to work out. Travis is playing the long game. I felt it from the beginning. Yeah. Like she's more naive about it. She's always been more naive, but that's what makes her write this music, I guess. Mm-hmm. And that's what made her who she is. She's more naive. Like I feel what? Sorry?
Sagittarius. I feel like Sagittarius are naive. No offense, Sag, but I do.
Yeah, they can be. I agree with you. They can, because they're overly positive. They see things from a very like optimistic lens. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's true. That's true. But let me answer your question. So what is brewing?
Yeah, what's brewing? Like why all of a sudden you out in public together again? Go back and hide.
When are they getting married? Is it in June?
I don't know. I think when is the contract up? I know you don't believe in the contract. I'm like, when's the contract up?
I think they're getting married next month, June.
Denise says we Sag girls can be very naive. See.
Mm-hmm. Oh, July
3rd. Also soon. Okay, there you go. There's your answer. No tarot needed. Play.
Yeah, wow. They're getting married. That's it. And also, I feel if she's not, she'll be pregnant. But by July, she will be pregnant. You heard it here first.
Oh, that's very like specific. Okay.
It is very specific because whenever I read them, I've always gotten that she would get pregnant just before she gets married and she would be pregnant during her pregnancy. And I'm getting it now. That's the feeling I get. But hold on, let me pull some cards on it.
I'll just add this because I don't believe believe in this relationship. She's only getting pregnant because she's a woman of a certain age and she would like to have a baby. I think she's just at that point in her life. She's like, I would like to have a baby. She didn't have babies with the other people she was in a relationship with. That is making more and more sense now. I think about her scorecard when it comes to men. It's making more and more sense. Okay, Sagittarius.
2 of Cups. I have jumper cards. 2 of Cups. Okay. Page of Cups. Why do I feel that maybe Taylor doesn't get? Oh, what's Travis's brother's name? I forget.
Someone just said it the other day too. Yesterday to me. Oh my! What is his name? I don't care.
Anyways, the brother Kelsey, and then the devil here. Devil is they're hiding something. I believe it's the pregnancy. 2 of Cups. They're coupling. That's why we see them around. They're hyping up the wedding.
Nathan Kelsey.
What was that? Nathan
Kelsey.
Oh, okay. I forgot already. And the page of Cups. You guys' page is a kid.
Oh.
Jason.
Wow.
Jason.
Clip this when it comes out.
So you heard it here first. I don't know when she's going to announce. I don't know.
So you just never know because my whole point of asking about her, I didn't expect that as an answer. I did expect maybe something else, something like an album or something like that, or a movie or something, or a documentary or whatever. But before we move on to Michael Jackson, I need to know about her relationship with Blake Lively. Are they still friends? I haven't seen them together in a hot second.
I know. I don't get they are friends. And to be honest,
I'm not like it.
But I'll say this before I could pull the cards. To be honest, I've read them. Every time I read them, I've always gotten that it was Blake. Blake was more into this friendship than Taylor. Okay.
And Blake is a Virgo, right?
Blake is the Virgo. She's got a stellium in Virgo. She's got like 6 planets in Virgo.
Ooh, annoying. Sorry, Virgos. I love y'all, Virgos.
Oh my God.
Blames a lot. She was annoyed. Now, when you think about all the little things that came out from that those lawsuits, you're like, oh, she probably was annoying on set. Everything's got to be her way. Like, I got ideas. You just sit there and act, madam.
They're pedantic. Virgos can be very pedantic.
Oh, what's that word?
What is that word?
Yeah.
Pedantic is when you're like very particular and very like miserable about things because they're not the way that you want them to be.
Pedantic. How do you spell it? What letter does it start with, though?
Pedantic. Taylor. Not Taylor. Who are we talking about now? Blake.
Blake Lively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camp's billionaire will be a Virgo.
That's fine.
That's
I have
fine.
chemistry with Virgos. I'm an Earth sign, so but they're annoying as hell.
Yeah,
and I probably get on him like, yes, I'm the billionaire, but he's annoying.
Yeah, Virgos can be annoying.
Oh,
they can be.
Yeah, she spelled it for me. Patent. I never heard that word before. That's cool. I love learning new words.
You heard pedantic here first too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Dining says pedantic is when you are fussy over small details that don't even matter.
Yeah, like you're like very particular about things. Very like like you're just annoying because you want things to be the way that you want them to.
Very Virgo.
Everyone's slagging their men here today in the chat, okay? Because then here we go.
My man's a Virgo, annoying. But we love them still, right? Come on, we still love them. She didn't say ex-man. She said her man. Annoying.
Annoying. Yeah, there.
I'm around a lot of Virgos too. I'm like, oh, Lord.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to focus on this question.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. And we have to.
No, it's not rude. The chat as well. Get distracted. Hold on. Okay, what's going on between Taylor and Blake? Show me the energy between these two women. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of... Okay. So it seems to me that Blake is trying to work things. Like she is trying, okay? She wants to approach... I don't want to say that this is done between them because I do feel that there is like, a sliver of hope there.
But there's a little distance.
What was that?
There's a little distance in the relationship.
Oh, there's a big distance.
Oh,
but there's a huge distance. Like mind the gap. But but Blake, I feel that she believes that in due course or in time, she'll be able to mend that bridge and work on the friendship. Taylor's not having it. No, Taylor is not going to have it. And I get that they will be friendly, but not friends ever again.
I wonder if she's invited to the wedding.
That's a good question. Hold on. Let me, the Fool. Hold on. Yeah, they'll go back to being friendly, but they're never going to be back to what they were before, 100%. I don't
Why
see
is
that.
that though? Like what caused this rift?
Well, didn't Blake involve Taylor in all her mess and made Taylor lie about allegedly, well, that lawsuit is being dropped and they're broke, so they can't sue us. So there you go. Boom. Yeah. Drop the mic. But I just, I just feel there's no trust there anymore. And also I feel like Travis and especially Taylor, they never really liked Ryan.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and it was very damaging. I mean, what Blake did was quite damaging to Taylor. It could have been very damaging.
She's all about her image.
Yeah. And we know how she's like, we know what a control freak she is about her brand and her music and all that. So, but eventually they will talk again. This is not going to be forever, but they'll never get back to...
They're never getting back together. We...
Please.
That was a perfect one. Okay.
I can't believe you remember her songs. I cannot remember.
I like certain Taylor songs. I'm not a Swiftie, but I do like some Taylor songs. Okay, but every once in a while you need to let your hair down and shake it. Okay.
How often do you let your hair down, Kemp?
Every day. Okay. Every Friday. Okay. Oh, let's move on. Let's get to Michael Jackson because we were supposed to do an hour and a half. It's already an hour and a half.
That's true. But we're having fun. And time flies when you have fun.
I agree. But I'm moderating the time.
He's doing it for me because I asked him to do this.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not because I do have an appointment later, but I'm fine. All right.
I know, I'm good. I'm much better now. Thank you.
Okay.
But thank you for having my back.
Has everyone liked the video though?
Did everyone like the video? Come on.
Let me look. I'm going to look now. Because if we're not moving on to Michael until we get a certain amount of likes. Let me refresh. How many likes do we got?
That's the only one I remember.
54, but we have over 100 of you here. Can we get to 60? Thank you.
Let's get to 60. Come on, everybody. And we'll stop singing Swiftie songs. Okay? Otherwise, we'll continue.
We know you like the video, Alexander. I don't know about the rest of these folks.
Oh, thank you, Alexander. Thank you, everybody. Alexander liked the video. Do what Alexander did and like the video.
Exactly.
Let's get to MJ. Let's get to MJ now.
And if you guys missed our previous reading, which was years ago, although I do remember some of it, years ago we did a reading for Walk of Femme on Michael Jackson, and you literally channeled Michael Jackson during that live. Well, was it live? Or was it No, it was pre-recorded.
No, it was pre-recorded.
And now there's been a resurgence in interest in Michael Jackson because of the Michael Jackson movie. I took forever to see it. I was surprised it took you so long to see it because you're such a big Michael Jackson fan. But we did get to see it last weekend. What did you think of it?
All right. So I heard, before I watched it, I was trying to avoid reading too much on the critiques and the critics and what people were saying because I wanted to go in there, just without really knowing. I'll tell you this. I absolutely loved the movie. I was actually moved at points. Jafar was incredible. Jafar was like, he completely embodied and channeled Michael's essence. Yeah. Like, don't you agree? Like,
I agree. I wasn't sure because I unfortunately my job is to be in the know of what's happening. So I was already seeing some of what people were saying about the movie. And a lot of people were hyping up his performance. I was like, I got to see it for myself. I'm nothing against Jafar or his father with the weird hairline. Got questions about that. And not about the hairline, about the father. But I wanted to see it for myself. And no, you're right. He really embodied that performance in a way that didn't look like he was an amateur, impersonator or something like that. I really saw the essence of Michael. I'm really interested to hear what Michael thought of the performance or the movie.
Okay, it's interesting that you say that. Before I get to Michael, I also want to say Joe, the actor that played Joe, his dad.
Yes, Coleman Domingo.
Excellent. And Catherine, his mom, MJ's mom.
Neil played her.
Thank you. See?
That's what I mean.
Amazing, because it's what Kemp said, because we obviously, after we watch it on the same day, and then we obviously exchanged notes. And it's what Kemp said. Kemp said to me, he said, it was the subtlety, and it was the subtle, these mannerisms and body language of Catherine that she embodied MJ's mom so well. And I completely agree. Here are my things. Here are a couple of things, like critiques that I have. Okay. And I know people were like all about, they didn't address the allegation. The allegations happened in 1999, people.
Yeah.
The movie stopped, part one stopped at 1997, right? Yeah. So this is before all of this happened. So let's wait and see for part two. But here are my critiques. It's coming, right?
Yeah. They've already filmed like 25 to 30% of it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Awesome. I can't wait for part two.
There's a lot that was taken out, including Diana Ross was supposed to be in the movie. Like her character was supposed to be in the movie, played by Kat Graham. And Kat Graham released a statement saying because of legal issues that her scenes were cut from the movie. So, I mean, I don't know if that's true, but I can see that being true. But yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe
I don't feel like without Diana Ross, yes, we knew Diana Ross was part of Michael's life, but Michael had such a big life. You couldn't include every single thing. It has to be in parts the way that it is. But I get people's critiques of, people being, eliminated from the story. But this is a story that's being done by the estate. I didn't expect a movie that was going to show Michael in necessarily a bad light either.
I agree. Although it would be okay to address certain like rumors and stuff. Like, for instance, Elizabeth Taylor was his very close friend. He didn't, they didn't show her in the movie.
They spent too much time on Bubbles. I did not need the CGI Bubbles so many damn times.
I agree with you.
They could have introduced Bubbles a little bit. And then I just feel like Bubbles had more screen time than the brothers. Honestly.
I agree with you.
What the hell? Bubbles is still alive. Bubbles is in captivity.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's still
Oh.
alive, and Michael Jackson's estate takes care of him.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. He must be old now, Bubbles.
Yeah, he's like, well, calm down. He's 40-something years old. 40-something years old. Calm down. All right.
Then I want to be a chimp.
Right.
But here are my issues. I love the fact that they addressed the vitiligo, all right, because ever since forever, people were accusing Michael Jackson of being ashamed to be Black and that he wanted to turn white. And the whole vitiligo stuff, I just hated the fact that they just addressed it once and then they just swept it on the right. No, they should have focused a little bit more on that because they focus on the nose quite a bit. It was 7 minutes. It was a scene of 7 minutes about his bloody nose. All right. I don't care. We all know he had plastic surgery on his nose and all that. But how about his skin issues? That for me would have been much more important just to address that. It wasn't that he was ashamed to be Black.
No.
Not at all. He had a serious skin condition. That's one.
And they subtly mention it throughout the movie. They subtly bring it up.
Yeah, they subtly bring it up. The other thing, it's also, I don't know, Kemp, do you, like, the brothers were mute. I know they were like.
I know they were there. It's like they were kind of there. To be honest with you, if you asked me who was who, unless they had called it out, like, hey, Marlon, or something like that, then I didn't know who they were playing. Sorry.
I agree.
Sorry to those men. But it's okay.
I agree.
It's about Michael Jackson. I think they are used to playing second fiddle to their brother. They're just happy that the check clears every month. Okay.
I agree, but it would be nice. And that's the thing. That's my thing. And what I told you after I watched it was that I just feel that certain things, they didn't go deep enough. And I understand you have certain amount of.
It was almost 2.5 hour movie.
I know. It was, yeah.
It didn't feel like enough. It didn't feel like it really was. That's how you know it was a good movie, because it didn't feel like it was a over 2 hour movie.
I agree, but it felt like, listen, this is my opinion. It felt, and I love, I'm a super fan. I love MJ. I will always support MJ, and I will always be a voice for MJ in a sense. All right. But here's the thing. It seemed more of a musical. We all love and know his music. All right. But some of those music, they were 2-minute music. I would like the music was the protagonist. Obviously, Jafar playing Michael was the protagonist. The music was the protagonist. But to me, this was not about the music. We all know and love the music. We just want to know about Michael, the stuff about Michael that was not known in public. This is my issue with the movie. That's my only issue with the movie, to be honest.
Though, this is a movie done by the estate. More minutes of his music being played, more royalties.
Good
now,
point.
Billie Jean hits the global chart. Michael Jackson's having number ones in every single decade. This increases the amount of money that comes to the estate that's controlled by these two individuals. Well, one just passed away, John McClane.
True, yeah.
Just passed away. I have questions about that. But my biggest question would be, what did Michael Jackson think of the movie, and what did he think about his nephew playing him?
Okay. By the way, I forgot to tell you that when I was doing the thumbnail this morning, and I was just going through MJ's photos to see which one I was going to use, I started crying because I felt him. I felt him. And I started crying. I just, it hasn't been a great day, but I mean, at that moment, I really felt him coming through. And I started crying because I just felt this sense of peace. I feel he's at peace. Okay. He's completely at peace. Something that he shared with me in that reading that we did in the channeling was that his name is going to be cleared. And I can't wait for that moment to arrive. And the sense I got when I felt him this morning was that time is coming very, very soon. The time is coming where finally, maybe even this movie is sort of like the catalyst where, MJ is back in fashion again, is trending, and then more documentaries come out, or people start talking about him, or, we start seeing that. But what I do know is that some evidence will come out, which is going to vindicate him. It's you know, it's going to clear his name. Now let me see. Let me just see if I can bring him through.
And just to clarify for those that are watching, we know, you know, the investigation and the charges, all of that, he was vindicated then. What Femme Taro is saying is that there will be actual evidence proving that these allegations against him were never true.
Okay, I can hear his voice. I love that. I don't have him here, but I can hear his voice and I can hear him. He's got a very distinctive laugh. It's not the hee-hee that everyone thinks, but his laugh's a little bit deeper than his hee-hee. The way I hear, like his real laugh. He's very proud of the work they've done. He said there were a lot of challenges filming this film. They found a lot of challenges. There were not only budgetary issues there. They were something with a bank and loans, he's saying. I don't know if they approached the bank or they want to take out a loan, the estate for this movie, funding, or they asked. Definitely there's some kind of bank, private bank there involved in the funding of this movie. They had a lot of obstacles to get there is what he's saying, but he's saying things like just like magic at the very end, things would clear out. And, you know, they were able to make this movie. He's happy with how people have received the movie. He is very happy with the song choices. I'm surprised he says that because I don't know if I'm happy with the song. Just saying, I'm just a super fan. I'm not Michael Jackson. But he's happy.
In all fairness, the folks behind the estate really knew him really well. They had worked with him for many, many years. So I'm not surprised that they would choose music that they know that, oh, you know, this was like Michael's favorite or something.
Yes, which is obviously not ours, but I'm just, yeah, you're right. Hold on, let me see. So I do see Janet. He's shown, because I asked him, like I'm asking about Janet, because
she's not.
Do you want to fill people in what happened with Janet, because she's not happy?
Let me tell y'all the story.
Yeah.
So Janet is not in this movie. LaToya was on the red carpet of the Michael Jackson premiere, the Michael movie premiere, and said that Janet politely declined to being in it. But TMZ, a few weeks before that, had reported that Janet saw a screening of the movie with the family, and then there was a big old fight between her and Jermaine Jackson about it, and Jermaine allegedly accused her of being jealous and that her career was floundering, and et cetera, et cetera. And I said, I believe Jermaine fished this story to TMZ. And Jermaine is probably just like Joe Jackson. Is a father over Jafar, because now his son is, you know, Jermaine always wanted to be the star. He was never the star. Okay?
He was the bully of the Jacksons.
He wanted to be the star, and I feel like he feels like this movie is his. You know, his son is playing. This is my intuitive feeling about this. So, but apparently there was some sort of argument between Jermaine and Janet. Janet's not a part of the movie at all. Thoughts on that?
No, she's not. Yeah. Okay. So he's taking me back to their childhood. He's saying that with Janet, growing up with Janet, he wasn't that close. At least, when he was younger, when they were younger, they were living together with their parents. They weren't, because there was an age gap as well, and it was like Michael was constantly working as well. He was constantly performing and constantly. So he's saying, but he said that after his the tour, what was it called? The
Victory Tour?
No, which one? The tour, not History, way before. This was 1990.
Dangerous?
No, after. Oh, it's there, but I can't. It will come to me. So, when Human came out. When was that? 1990.
The Invincible Tour? Was there an Invincible Tour? I can't remember now.
No, I don't know. It was anyways. Okay, let me keep going. It will come to me. because I don't want to lose this. So he said that, when Janet suddenly came into the pop scene back in the 1989, 1990, 91, where Janet suddenly just, appeared in the pop scene. And then she, was it Something Nation that she came out with, her single that went really, really well. Well, here's the thing. Back then, they were so he says that he took her under his wing. Like he was the one who was guiding her, giving her advice on how to kickstart her career and what to do. But there was a falling out. And the falling out was because, again, the family was meddling and they started creating a lot of tension between Michael and Janet. And there was a period, I don't know if this is public, I don't remember if this is public, but this is what I'm hearing, that there was a fallout between Janet and Michael for years, but they were pretending that everything's fine because this is the Jackson thing. This is like, they always had this thing where no matter what happens behind the scenes, behind closed doors, we are a unit, we are together in public, and we never like air our dirty laundry. Well, that was their thing, supposedly. So Janet, he's saying very, she's not an easy person.
Excuse you?
Okay. She's
That's
not an easy
Virgo,
person.
talking about a Taurus anyway. Sorry, Michael. Go ahead, sorry.
Michael's also a Sag.
Oh, what is he, a Sag?
Is
No.
he?
No, he's a Virgo. Excuse you.
Oh, wait, he's got a Sag. No, he's got Sag either rising or moon. Sorry.
Okay.
To me, I get Sag energy with him. But anyways, let's move on. So he said with Janet is very difficult. Generally, she's difficult to please. She's quite demanding. She is pedantic. There you go. I'm going to use the word again. And that always created tensions within the family and within her and Michael, because she always mothered Michael. And he hated that. He didn't want that. Okay. So there was a lot of tensions between them. Now, with regards to her not wanting to participate in the movie, he's not surprised. This is what I'm saying. He's not surprised. It's not that she hates the movie. It's just that she just doesn't want to be part. This might not sound great, okay, for Janet. And I have nothing against her. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. Janet has a thing where she wants to be separate. She doesn't want to be seen as Michael Jackson's sister. This was always her issue. Okay. Even now, post-mortem, with Michael not being here for the last 20 years or so, she still has that stigma or that thing where people see her as Michael. Remember, they used to compare the way that they looked, the nose, everything. She hated that. So she had vowed years ago that she would never participate in anything that her brother does. She would always separate herself from the Jacksons and Michael Jackson for that reason, in hopes to create a brand of her own and create a career which is not reliant on the Jackson name and her brother.
I believe that because she's a Taurus, and as a Taurus, I completely understand.
Yeah, no, I completely understand as well. But that's the thing. He said he adores her, like she adores him, but there were always issues between them.
You probably didn't see the Janet documentary that she did a few years ago. It was like A&E did it. She talked about the difficult time during the filming of Scream, because everyone thought it was this big reunion between the two of them. She paints a very different picture of how they didn't record the video together. It was really sad. It told a completely different side of what people thought that era was in regards to that song and in that music video. So for me, you're confirming the tension that might be there. And I'm not surprised that Janet feels the way that she did, because one of the things I've always said about Janet, the fact that Janet could be the queen of pop in her own right and your brother is Michael Jackson, none of the other siblings have been able to have the same level of success that Janet has because they've been overshadowed by their brother, Michael Jackson. But just because I or the rest of us see Janet like that doesn't mean that Janet sees herself as outshining that and having her own thing.
100%. And remember back in the 80s when Janet came on in the scene and she started becoming quite famous and popular. This was around the time Paula Abdul was super popular. Remember? She was the super duper singer, dancer. She was a dancer. Yeah. She became famous. And then there was Janet, another incredible dancer. And there was that rivalry. Remember Paula Abdul and Janet Jackson? And that was a
rivalry because Paula was the one who helped Janet dance.
Well, not between them, like a rivalry between the camps, like the fans of the Paula Abdul and the fans of Janet Jackson, who's the best, or even the journalists in the media. There was always like this, what they're like, they always like to pit people against or celebrities against each other. But back in the time, Janet, that was her heyday. I want to say that late 80s, early 90s was Janet's heyday because that's when people forgot that she was Michael's sister. But then people are going to hate me for saying it, but I've got to say it. I cannot lie. She started morphing into her brother. Therefore, people were naturally comparing her to her brother. And I feel like
they all
look
at LaToya.
LaToya, you're so right.
So all the Jacksons were morphing into each other, to be honest with you. And Jermaine Jackson just melted.
My God.
Just melted. He's still melting. Lord have mercy. Have you seen that?
Okay, I get it. It's not a new year, but it can still be a new you. As you know, we've partnered with Factor many, many times, and this is no different. But let me paint a picture for you. Hunger strikes, and you're exhausted. I know it, especially on a busy day. There's something healthy in your fridge or pantry that you should be making, but you don't have it in you. Relatable, right? For me, eating healthy isn't a willpower problem. It's a setup problem until I found Factor. As you know, I have a busy schedule. Sometimes there's breaking news and I do not have the time in me to cook that meal or prepare for that meal. With Factor, I'm hitting my nutrition goals this season without the planning, grocery shopping, or cooking. What I also love about Factor is that you're getting great quality meals, dietitian approved meals. Factor has meals built around your goals, whether that's weight loss, overall nutrition, more protein, or GLP-1 support. For strength and workout recovery, check out Factor's Muscle Pro collection. As I've mentioned many times before, Factor meals are crafted with functional ingredients from lean proteins, colorful veggie, whole foods, and healthy fats. Factor bans 175 plus ingredients, no artificial colors, no sweeteners, no high fructose corn syrup, and no refined seed oils. And most importantly, convenience. Ready in 2 minutes, Factor shops, preps, cooks, and delivers straight to your door so you have more time for everything you love this spring. Head to factormeals.com/Kempire50 off and use code Kempire50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only while supplies last until September 27th, 2026. See website for more details. More details on Factor and your discounts will be available in the description. Thanks, Factor.
You smelled it. I agree. Remember when LaToya was doing corn? Or
remember why she did it, though? She was forced to do it because of her then ex-husband.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. You're so right.
My elephant brain. This is why I am the king of pop culture.
You do have an elephant brain, 100%. I agree with Alexandra. She's an absolute star in her own right. I do feel that she didn't reach her full potential, right? I feel like somewhere she got lost along the way. And especially after Michael passed, there was a lot of drama in that family. a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And remember, people were side-eyeing Janet as well.
Yeah, there was like that public, like, looked like Janet was scolding Paris at the time or something like that out
Yes.
there. There was some tension in the family.
There was a lot of tension in the family. I felt so bad for Catherine, his mom.
Yeah.
I really feel sorry for that woman.
Taurus.
She's a Taurus too?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. She gives off Taurus energy.
Mm-hmm.
Very grounded, you know, that silent power.
No.
She's incredible. Look at this. Love you, Camp.
Hashtag shade.
Didn't know that about LaToya. There you go. You've got 2 fans of MJ here. Oh, I didn't know that though, Denise. I didn't know that she dabbled in.
Yeah. I forgot it was like a you know, it was the era where they had like all the little psychic lines, hotlines and stuff like that.
Oh, yes. Early 90s. I remember that. Oh, yeah. It was crazy. Do you remember LaToya? Was it LaToya or Janet? She was going around with a snake, a boa.
That was LaToya.
That was LaToya. I thought so. Yeah. Oh my God. Remember that?
But I also think that was her ex-husband too, forcing her to do all these different things.
I know the women, the women Jackson in the Jackson family. My God, not good husband pickers or men pickers. That's for sure.
No.
Neither was Michael though. Poor guy.
No.
Well, Michael, to be honest, let me ask him if I'm allowed to say this. I'll say it. He was asexual.
I think we said that in our last reading.
Oh, have we? I don't remember.
I think. I mean,
Maybe.
that would make sense.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we've talked, but he's like, you know, just he's asexual. He was asexual. But that's fine. You know, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want his name to be cleared. That's what I want. I want him to rest in peace. But he is in peace. Let me tell you,
I remember from the last reading, you said that he would not reincarnate. He would not come back.
Oh, really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, really? He's basically, he's somewhere in the spirit plane helping others, and he was not going to come back. I remember that part of the reading, the last reading that we did.
I have to rewatch it, to be honest, because I don't remember.
She's got a Leo moon too, Alexander. Okay. I think I have a life path 22 too. I got to look that up.
You know what? I'm not surprised.
I hope I don't end up with a Joe Jackson.
Oh, what it was Joe Jackson? I think Joe was a Libra.
Trash. Oh, what? Huh? Sign was trash.
You guys, what was Joe? I think he was a Libra, and Libras can be abusive, by the way. Libra men.
And I got that sense from the movie. Like, they didn't say it outright. I got the sense that he was like maybe physically abusive to Catherine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know he was verbally, but
I think he was also physical.
I thought he was a Leo too, Alexander. I don't know. What is Joe Jackson, y'all?
Was a Leo believed? Alexander thinks he was a Leo.
Oh, an ascended master. I can see that, Denise.
Will not return as ascended master. Yeah, if they're not planning to reincarnate, it means they've reached a certain level in the spirit world, in ascension level, which means they don't have to come back unless they choose to, unless they come back to help another soul from.
Oh, he's a Leo son, August 11th. Joe, not surprised. Hey, Leos. That's why his ego was, was hurt because he felt like I created Michael Jackson. I created, this successful family. It fed his ego.
Mm-hmm. And I love that they brought Rodney King.
Oh yeah, they had that moment with Rodney.
I love that. I love that scene. Actually, it's important. It was important for how Michael Jackson's career unfolded afterwards, and also the Pepsi event, of course, which was what basically was the beginning of the end of his life, because that's how he got addicted to all the stuff, propofol and all of that stuff that killed him in the end. So I was like,
my husband's a Libra man, a healed Libra. Justice a Libra man. I mean, there is a difference. There's the unhealed and then there's the healed. Question though, in regards to what's to come when it comes to the movie, are we, what does Michael see coming for part 2? Is it going to be a part? I think there should be 3 parts. Personally.
I'm glad you said that, because that's one thing I told you, which I forgot, which was I would rather have it as a docuseries or a series than just a movie. I would so much prefer it was like they could cram and put so much more, and then we could digest more and rewatch, each episode. So I'm surprised that they didn't do it into a docuseries.
Don't be surprised that a documentary will be coming. I wouldn't be surprised. There's all reasons, strategic reasons for why they do the things that they do, like inserting certain songs and having them play for a certain amount of time. So I wouldn't be surprised a documentary by the estate could be coming too.
I'm hearing right now that there is a part 2. Part 2 is going to come in 2027, and then there is going to be a documentary, not a dramatized thing.
Yeah.
There's going to be a documentary that's going to come out after part 2 comes out. But they're not going to. I'm asking if it's going to be on Netflix or one of these big platforms, and I'm getting a no. So I don't know if.
It might be too soon to even know that because, when it comes to contracts and things like that, things could be on the table, contracts fall through. So.
True. It's in the works. I agree. But so I think that this is great because what the estate is doing and all the attention that Michael is getting right now, because it's really also adding some pressure to all these people that wanted to harm him and all these liars that made kids lie. Because I believe that those kids, the ones that came out and said, Michael was in bed and he groped me and blah, blah, blah. I don't believe anything of that. I believe that Michael was touchy-feely, but not in a schmexual way.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel that he was a child himself because of the abuse.
Yeah.
He was emotionally stunted, and he was the emotional age of a 5, 6, 7-year-old. And he just felt safe being around kids. Hence his estate, hence Neverland, hence why he was a kid himself. He was a child and he wanted to feel protected and safe, and he did with kids. But at the end of the day, kids betrayed him. The kids betrayed him.
And even now, his estate's being sued by some of the families that he once used to be around. So his estate is still fighting off these allegations and lawsuits and whatnot.
I know. But I know that Michael is very happy with all the work that the estate is doing. He's proud and happy.
A lot of the fans have their thoughts on John Branca because you saw him in the movie. And just recently, John McCain, I think is how you pronounce his name, who was a part of Michael's career from when he was very young, recently passed away. So I did see some news in regards to, what happens next. And technically, John Branca now, decides what happens. He could add another co-executor, or he could not. He doesn't have to, just based off on the stipulations. And I said in my review that Michael chose those individuals for a reason. He was not going to leave this to very young children. And he was not going, especially because his catalog and his career, he already knew. He's very smart. He was very smart, that it would require a certain skill set. His family does not have the skill set to manage something like that. And he probably also wanted to protect them. But let me not ask, why exactly? Let's ask Michael. Why exactly did he put those people in place? But you said that he's happy on what they're doing.
No, he's happy. He's at peace. He's happy. He's totally happy. And before I answer, I want to say this. Fun fact. I don't know if I've shared this before. There are 3 artists. I worked at Sony Music. There are 3 artists that would never license out their music for anything. A lot of artists make a lot of money when they license out the music for ads, for sponsorship, for, sports events and stuff like that. Michael Jackson, George Michael, and Sade are the 3 you could never, ever license out their music, ever. Yes, it's interesting.
Wow.
But it's smart. That's how they protect their music. Now, that was George Michael before he passed, right? Yeah. Now things have changed.
Yeah.
Now things have changed. But when he was with us, he was alive. I remember we still had to ask, Okay. We still had to ask his lawyers and his agent if we got like a big opportunity. Let's say they wanted Careless Whisper for something. We would ask, but and George, for instance, George Michael would vet, and he himself would decide, but 98% of the time they wouldn't line. Sade, never. Have you ever heard Sade's music in ads in anywhere? Nope. Michael Jackson, nope.
So,
So yeah.
So you said Michael's happy with them, but why did he choose them to handle the estate? And was he there to welcome John McClane to heaven? I'm assuming he went to heaven.
It's a very simple answer that he's giving. He said when he hired in general, whether they're housekeepers or managers or things like that, he would never look at their resumes. He would never go through like the typical, channel of like interviewing people. He would just meet them, look at them, and if he felt he says it was in the eyes. He says it was in the eyes. He would read people's eyes, and he would decide on the spot if he wanted to hire them or not.
In the movie with John Branca, when he chose John Branca, it's very similar.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. Yeah, that's what he's saying. He said he chose people based off their energy and their eyes. Like if he was very good at reading people, I have to say that I feel that he was someone intuitive and very good at reading people. Like reading people, not when he was younger. I mean, towards the end of his life, he had gotten much better at reading people and knowing. And you know what I'm hearing now, what he's saying, even the people that hurt him and betrayed him in the past, he knew that that day was going to come. But he was quite naive. He was very naive. He said he never grew up. He never, like, he's a slow learner. I quote him. I'm quoting right now what I'm hearing. I was a slow learner. In school and everything, he's saying. School, he sucked at. Homeschooling, he sucked at. He's like slow learner. And I'm just looking at him and saying, you were a superstar. You weren't this is what you were meant to do. You were a superstar, creative, an incredible star.
Can't be perfect at everything, like me. Can be perfect at everything, Michael.
No, you can't.
Not everyone can be Kempire, okay?
Exactly. There you go. He's going to come to you tonight. He's going to haunt you.
Oh, Lord, no.
I send him over and I want you, as soon as your ear hits that crispy cold pillow, you're going to hear,
not he. Like I was.
Ooh, I love that. I love that. We shouldn't.
Lord.
He was extremely intelligent. Natasha says he was extremely intelligent. Slow learner does not mean dumb, by the way. No. I don't take it that he meant that he was dumb, but a slow learner as in like he wasn't paying attention. He wasn't like he was a little bit all over the place. He was a creative. He was a star. He was meant to do bigger, better things. And he did. And he could have done a lot more, but that was his soul contract. That was his destiny. This is what was chosen by him, by his soul,
What was his thoughts on the fact that Diana Ross wasn't in the movie? And there's these allegations that she was maybe inappropriate with him because she was an older woman and some of the things, people speculated that was the reason why she maybe legally prevented herself from being in the movie because people have had their thoughts about her allegedly having an inappropriate relationship with Michael Jackson.
I'm just hearing she just didn't want to be part of it.
Okay.
She just didn't want. I'm just hearing she just didn't want to be part of it. She just didn't want to be in it. And actually, he's saying that a lot of people didn't want to be in it, but it's not because they didn't love Michael or they don't want to support the movie. For various legal reasons, their agents, the managers. You know what? Some managers still believe that MJ was a PDF, and they probably scared that if their client, their star, supports a movie that supports a PDF, according to them, that would tarnish their brand and their career. But he's saying a lot of people just stayed clear. And
who exactly, Michael? Name them.
I don't think he's going to name them. I don't.
What name? Look, name one other person. But also, we have to keep in mind too. And one of the things I said about Janet not being in the movie and Diana Ross not being in the movie, these are huge artists themselves that will probably have their own movies. So I could see legally why they would like, I'm not going to prove my image and likeness to be in a movie that's not my movie. Mm-hmm. And I have no control over how you're going to depict me.
That too. You know, and it was more, and maybe no, that's what he's saying. He's saying it's just they chose not to for various reasons, and he understands it and he gets it. Although part 2, we're gonna see it some cameos. He's not. I'm asking who. There is gonna be a Priscilla.
Oh, I mean that you can't not. He married Priscilla.
They're gonna talk about it. They're gonna show it.
Priscilla was the mom.
Oh no, sorry, Lisa Marie. Sorry,
yeah, I was like Priscilla. Hold on, wait a minute.
No. I can't. Those two always. For some reason, I always mix them up. I mix the mom and the daughter up. But so Lisa Marie is going, from what he's telling me, that they are going to show that.
Speaking of Lisa Marie, did he welcome her into the afterlife? What does he think about that?
They're not together. They're not together.
Well, damn.
No. The Lisa Marie stuff, that marriage and all of that, I'm hearing this. They were kind of forced to do this. There was a contract behind it.
Okay, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, before that actually ever happened, they said that Michael was always a trendsetter. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't love. It wasn't.
This was after
there was respect. What was that?
This was after the allegations.
Yeah, this was after.
Yeah. I remember. Look, I remember.
You're right. It was after.
Here.
You were right. You're right.
A lot of people were saying it was PR back then.
Yeah, it was PR. What I'm getting is there was mutual respect. They did like each other. Lisa Marie was also like Michael. She was very childish. She had that, like naive, childish energy. So they got along. Like they were two children living together or pretending to live together, playing house. But it wasn't a real relationship. Oh. But obviously, that's not what they're going to show in the movie. Obviously,
they're going to show what we thought it was.
Exactly, exactly. Because remember, they really wanted to convince the world that he was in love with her and she was in love with him. They couldn't take their hands off of each other. Please.
Oh, Michael. So he didn't welcome her into the pearly gates. Okay, well, damn.
No, they're not together. No, they're totally separate. There's the pearly gates and the spirit worlds. No, they have.
What does Michael think is going to happen to his estate? Because I'm just going back to that original question in regards to the estate. Because now John McClane is no longer, he just passed away this week. What is going to happen to the estate? Because John Branca does not need to assign another co-executor, but I think he probably should, because what's going to happen, when John Branca goes on to glory?
True. He says there are a lot of guardrails there, and there's a lot of like contracts and lawyers behind it. He says the estate is safe and will always be safe. Eventually, he keeps showing me Paris, his daughter.
I'm going to ask you about Paris, because she just sued the estate. And
she did, or he did? Who?
Paris, because she said that last year that she felt like the money was mismanaged.
I remember now. Yeah, you're right. I forgot. You're right. I forgot about that.
Thoughts on that?
Well, let me tell you I don't know about that, but what he's showing me about Paris is that in the future, she will get involved in the estate in some way, and she will have some kind of control over the estate. She will be involved. Paris, out of the 3 kids, is the one who she she's very similar to her dad, very similar in personality, in the way that they think. And he says that it will be her life's mission in the future to be involved in the estate, and she's going to make a lot of changes and a lot of things to that estate, that some are going to be good, some are not going to be good. Okay. Some of the things that she's going to do regarding Paris. One of his sons, Prince, I think Prince is the youngest, right? Yeah.
No, Prince is not the young Prince.
No, Blanket is, right?
Yeah, Blanket. But we did see a lot of Prince during the promo for the movie, and we finally got to hear him speak and interact. He seems so lovely.
I think the old kids are. I really think that the boys at least are like Paris. I feel like she's trying to find herself. What I'm seeing is he's gonna get married. I'm hearing that.
I mean, I would hope
he's getting married. I hope so too. I want them to be happy and have their own families, and I want Michael to have grandchildren. You know, I really want him to. But Paris, very psychic, by the way. She has dreams. She feels her dad. She does a lot. She does magic, not black magic, magic. She's into all of this, the woo-woo, all of that stuff, Paris. And she talks to her dad, and she uses spirit box as well. Yeah, she's really into all this. And she's really connected to her dad. The boys are very connected to their dad, but not, they're a little bit more grounded. They're trying to move on with their lives as much as they can. As much as they can.
You had a few questions that you saved.
Yeah, let's get to them. Was his lawyer, John Branca, ever trustworthy?
Because one thing I will say, when I've seen some of the comment section, they are, when John McClane died, they were like, oh, sorry to hear that. Why couldn't some people are terrible, say, why couldn't it have been John Branca? So.
Let me see.
I mean, you kind of answered this in a way.
Yeah, I did. But I'm asking him to see if I get something from him directly. Like, I'm just getting yes and no. Not a bad guy, but not, like, they all have an agenda. He also had his own agenda. It's not like it's not like he wanted to harm or hurt Michael, but they all want to feed off of that, They all want to.
You can make a lot of money off of Michael Jackson.
100%. And he was very generous as well. Very generous with his people. Like he would spend so much money.
He was broke when he died.
What? Yeah. Yeah. He
Michael
was
Jackson
broke.
Not like every day broke. It was Michael Jackson broke. It's a little different.
They blocked his Trojan card. That broke,
Yeah, that kind of broke.
That kind of broke. No, but yeah, he was terrible with money. He gave a lot of people a lot of money, and he even paid for schools for some of his employees and staff in the estate, like the schooling or school for their kids. This is what I'm getting now. This is not something I know. This is what I'm hearing from him. He's saying he helped a lot of people quietly, and he was terrible with money. He said he would spend on anything shiny, anything new. He would spend money.
We saw it in that interview he did years ago.
That's true.
And he went shopping. We were like, okay, Michael, just dropping money everywhere.
That's true. I mean, he did have a lot of money back then. Remember, he made bucket loads of money. But yeah. So regardless, John Branca, he was good at what he was doing. He was trustworthy up to the point, but he also had his own agenda. They all did. He says, look at my family.
They have their agenda. Oh,
that's what he's saying.
About the family.
If my family had their own agenda, why wouldn't someone who's not related to
You're right. Especially when it's Michael Jackson. Just keep that in mind. And the amount of money that could be made.
You know what I was thinking this morning when I was doing the thumbnail? I was like, the level of stardom that Michael has, I don't think we'll ever see that again.
No, definitely not.
Never. Taylor doesn't even scratch the surface of Michael Jackson with regards to fame, popularity, money.
Yeah. The only one that might come close, and I'm just saying close, is Beyonce. Close.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll agree. I'll go with that. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let's answer the rest of the question because I have a question about Jermaine Jackson because I need to know what's going on with Jermaine. We're already over 2 hours, y'all. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already.
Okay, did she do it to get away from Jay-Z? Oh, this is a J-Lo question.
No.
Did she do what? But I don't know what the context.
It's not Jay-Z. It would be Diddy.
Oh, it would be about Diddy. Well, I don't know what the Okay, we'll get back to that. Romo, if you're still here, clarify your question because we moved on from that question.
This is in regards to Nicki Minaj.
Oh, this is Nicki Minaj. Is she also trying to get her husband and brother pardoned? Yes. And I know this because I just remembered that I did a reading on that and that came through. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. And Nicki's just, now brown nosing DT.
Also, that question about getting away from Jay-Z was about Nicki Minaj.
Okay. So the question, did she do it? Did Nicki get away from Jay-Z from what? From... I'm lost.
You have the question?
Hold on. Do I have a question?
Did she do it to get away from Jay-Z? So did she align herself with DT in order to get away from Jay-Z? Because she's been constantly coming after Jay-Z.
No, I don't think so. No, nothing to do with, I don't think so. This is more her own insecurities and trying to brown nose and be the good girl for DT and whatnot. And also she loves to be controversial. Why not? And also rage baiting sells. She's rage baiting. Don't forget that. That's Nicki we're talking about. Are we surprised? No, she does rage bait.
Get her. Get her.
You get her. Okay, hold on. What was the other question? Is she also trying to get her husband and brother pardoned? Okay, we answered that. Thank you to Danny for gifting a Femme Tarot membership. Woo! Thank you, Danny. And then we have a super chat. Thank you, Light Mission, for the super chat. What to you, Diana Ross?
We answered that, I think.
We did.
Yeah. In regards to that,
we're ahead of the curve.
Yeah. Jermaine Jackson. That would be my final question on the Michael Jackson of it all.
Sorry, just had to bring this up. Usually I watch KEMPIRE for Housewives, but this has been fascinating. What a great life. Sending live from Scotland. We love you, Scotland.
I've never been. I would like to go.
Yeah. I would love to go back. Shall we plan one? We should meet in Scotland.
When it's warm.
August, September would be a good time.
Look, we'll see.
Just saying. Think about it. All right. Living, thank you. We love this live too. All right. Do we have anything else that we
Jermaine Jackson.
Oh, Jermaine Jackson.
Elephant braids on. Last but definitely not least, I want to know the energy around Jermaine Jackson, why he's melting. No, but seriously, like his thoughts are because I don't know. His energy for me was weird, but I won't influence you. I want to know the energy around Jermaine Jackson, this movie, his son Jafar being the star of this movie.
Okay, super proud of Jafar. I am.
Me too.
Jermaine. No, Jermaine obviously loves and supports but Jermaine has issues, has such self-esteem issues. He's being overshadowed by Michael in quotes again, because Jafar is really channeling and embodying Michael. So he's being overshadowed again. So what I'm getting around, I don't know, Jermaine has a lot of issues with himself. I feel he's angry with the world in general. He's someone who's angry with the world and he's always ready to fight with the world.
I can tell from the hairline.
Oh my God.
Oh, don't think he's definitely fighting with the world.
And his hairline.
And his hairline. Just saying.
People are putting it in my, I'm trying to be respectful, all right? But generally, how does he see? Jermaine sees dollar signs when it comes to Jafar, okay? This is the thing. He's a little Joe. Jermaine is a mini Joe, unfortunately. And I hope Jafar does not end up like Michael.
Oof.
He won't, because he's older than when Michael was being managed by his father. But the apple doesn't fall far from the tree in this case.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Jermaine is I don't know. This is an amazing Jafar, by the way. All of the attention and all of this is really going to open up so many doors, which I feel
I was wondering.
it's going to open doors. He's going to be the next breakout star. But hear me out, and you heard it here first. There's going to be a fallout between a father and son.
I knew it.
You heard it here first. Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah, unfortunately, because when his son starts becoming super popular and starts earning a lot of
what
money.
about me?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like a whole nother Joe Jackson.
And he is a mini Joe Jackson, unfortunately. So yeah, but Jafar, I'm getting good energy with Jafar.
Yeah,
when I connect with him, I feel he's got the sensitivities that his uncle had.
It's funny you say that because Prince was doing an interview and he reacted to Jafar's interpretation of his dad. And he was like, Jafar already has a little bit of what his father had, that very like softness to him. So I could see it. He did a really good job. He really did.
I don't know much about that.
I know nothing about the wife.
I know nothing about that either. Wait, hold on. Al says it's going to be jealousy between Michael and Jermaine all over again. Yes. Exactly.
Michael is not here, Jermaine.
Yeah, but he's still obsessed.
I mean, the world is still obsessed with Michael too. So I can understand. Very insecure.
Very insecure. Your friend Jermaine falling out. It's no surprise. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. The more attention.
I mean, I don't wish that on any, family like that, but.
You know what I just heard? He's getting an Emmy.
Who's getting an Oh, Jafar?
Jafar.
For what?
He's getting an award for his role. I don't know if it's an Emmy.
No, it would be an
award.
Oscar. It would be an Oscar.
No, I don't think it's an Oscar. It's not an Oscar, the award that he's holding. I think it's an Emmy. But yeah, he's getting one. So there's been rumors Jafar's wife is toxic, abusive. Any truth? Let me pull a card on that real quick. I know nothing about Jafar's personal life. I didn't even know he was married.
I knew he was married just from the movie premiere.
Oh, okay.
I never heard anything about the relationship.
No, I just pulled the 10 of Cups. Doesn't seem that there's anything happening between them. This was a jumper card. 10 of Cups is actually a family card. It's a harmonious card or energy around it. I'll just pull some cards. The Chariot, of course, the Chariot is the divorce card, but 7 of, wait, okay, hold on. Wait, you might be onto something like mission. So the jumper card is the 10 of Cups. So this is probably how, not probably, I just heard yes. So this is how they want to show up in public, right? We are a great team. We are together. Chariot, yeah, it does seem that she has the upper hand, or she's the more dominant in the relationship. I wouldn't say that she's abusive, though. That's not what I'm getting. Okay, I'm not getting abuse here, but I am getting that she's strong and she has the upper hand. The 7 of Swords, sure, she's a little bit selfish. She enjoys, she's a member of the Jackson family and all of that. So she enjoys all of that, okay, being part of that. But overall, 4 of Wands, I'm not 4 of Wands, we're just getting actually that they're
they like to villainize women that are next to people that, they're super famous and things like that. We don't know nothing about these people. This is for entertainment purposes only, y'all.
It could be a Golden Globe. Yeah.
No facts. Look, no facts, just feelings.
Exactly. No facts, no feelings, and for entertainment purposes only. And let me see if I missed anything. Emmys are for TV. I meant Oscar.
Maybe Golden Globe.
Yeah, you're right. Emmys is for TV. Go global. I just saw him holding an award. I don't know what kind of award it is. Okay, it's not an Oscar. It's not the Oscar. So it could be a Golden Globe. Yes, absolutely. I said Emmy, just
some sort of award.
just some sort of award as well. They're engaged. Okay, they're fine. They're good. She's just a strong woman. She could be a little bit domineering, but maybe that's what he's into.
Oh, you know what?
Maybe that's his kink. Maybe he's into like, you know.
Maybe he just likes a strong woman, you know? Because he is a little bit more, you know, meek.
There's nothing wrong with strong women.
So.
You know? Everyone's like, Golden Globes for TV and movies. So it could be a Golden Globe. Yeah. Could it be? He's getting an award. Okay. You heard it, your first award. It's not an Oscar though. It's not an Oscar because the award, otherwise I would have seen the Oscar award. It's not, but he's getting an award for it. And it's very well deserved, to be honest, very well deserved. And I really, really, really am looking forward to seeing where Jafar's career is going to go, what he's going to do. It is well deserved. And I want the younger Jackson generation to still be out there and still create amazing things. I want this Jackson legacy to keep going.
So does Jermaine.
So his hairline.
Lord, I can't.
And he's melting. I love it. This was fantastic. Camp, as always, we have so much fun. Oh, this was great. We really got into so much. This was, I missed you. They missed you. I mean, I missed you on the channel. I talk to you every day.
Just collaborating.
But I really, really missed the collaboration. These are amazing. The people, the chat, everyone, the Femme Village loves it as well. Yes, he deserves the rumors. They are eyeing him for a Tiger Woods biopic. Ooh, that would be
a good one, actually.
That would be so good. Whatever he's going to do, I'm going to go watch it. Let me tell you, I'm going to support.
It's a good job.
Definitely support Jafar. Not Jermaine, Jafar. But yeah, this was incredible, everybody. All right, we'll wrap it up slowly. We said we're going to do 1.5 hours. It's been 2.5. What time is your session?
Soon.
Okay, so so everybody, we have to go. Okay, we were supposed to do this for an hour and a half, but this was great, and thank you, Camp, for being here. Don't forget to follow Camp. Okay, in case you aren't, okay, in case you're living under a rock and you don't know who he is, here you go. Follow Camp. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget that just go down in the description box and just always check what's in there. I always update the description box with news. And of course, you're going to find also how you can find KEMPIRE, and do subscribe to his podcast as well. A lot of big new things are coming on his podcast too. So go over there and support KEMPIRE. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'll be back on Sunday, everybody. Don't forget, we go live on Sunday. And this Sunday, we're going to do on Mackenzie Shirilla on The Crash. We're going to be looking into this and really discussing. I know everybody's been waiting for this with bated breath. It's 2 days away. So there you go, everybody. Can't join us in the chat. Who knows? Although you're not into true crime, I know.
Not really.
No, I know. I know.
Well, true for me.
You guys, sometimes I want to talk to Camp about true crime. I can't. I'm like, Camp, did you watch that document? He's like, no.
Some true crime I'll get into, but like the Diddy of it all, but that's it.
Yeah, the Diddy of it all, but you're not going to do like, unalivings and stuff like that. I know.
Once in a while I'll watch something, but then I'm like, oh, that's too real. It's like worst ex ever. I know season 2 just came out. I can't watch that.
Oh, I just finished watching it. Oh my God. I was so tense and so angry the whole time. Maybe that's why I'm not in a good mood.
Probably. It's all about what you intake too. See, that's another reason why I don't really intake all the stuff, because I need something light and fun. I'm gonna go watch Traders Canada.
Yeah, go watch. You have to. It's so good.
No.
So good. So good.
That's a nice, easy thing to watch.
That, you know what? You should, Camp, I told you this. I'll say this and then I'll let you go. We need to go. Traders season 4. Traders UK season 4.
I already watched that. I'm up to date. I'm up to date on UK.
Are you? Did you watch that?
Yeah.
For me, which I've watched all the traders, all the English speaking traders, the UK season 4 one was the best in my opinion. They were true gamers. They had strategy. It was really, really good.
I agree. Also, watch the Celebrity UK one. That was good too.
Yes, that was good too. Alan Parsons was like, in the beginning, I was like, I don't know if he's going to be successful. I mean, sorry for spoiler.
Not a spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Oh, oops, I spoiled it. Anyways, I'll let you go. We have to go. Thank everybody for joining. Till next time, don't forget to join us back here on Sunday for Sunday Psychic Hour. Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining. Take care.
Thanks for tuning in to Kempire here on the Kempire Radio Network. Don't forget to give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. For more information on the podcast, head on over to KempireRadio.com.